What's up, everybody? It's me, Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, broadcasting live from the Jumington Dynamics auxiliary hazardous material storage facility somewhere in the world. How's it going, everybody? Gotta fix my mic real quick. What's up, Utter Chaos? What's up, Flash? What's up, Silas? What's up, Ryan? How's it going? Sorry, it was a little bit delayed. I left myself a bit of a mess in here. I was testing some stuff out earlier, and I was in a rush to go get dinner going. I got myself really distracted today by some pretty much not stream related, but like kind of stream related technical problems, and it just led me down like a rabbit hole that was mostly just in denial of, well, I guess I'm gonna have to replace this thing. But I received some Famicom carts in the mail today. I picked up the 3 Famicom carts that used Konami's VRC6. Put that message out. What's up, Raiders? You're just in time. I just started. How's it going? How is the stream, Lyra? Everybody, welcome. Throw the Lyra button there. Thank you for the raid very much. How was your stream today? It's Flash. I know that guy. What's up, Flash? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Hey, Lyra. How's it going? How is the Xenoblade? Stream is good. Excellent. Flash. Oh, he'll save every one of us. Oh no, my controller's dying. It went too long. My controller's just turning itself off. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Xenos was bladed, as I would hope. Get them filthy Xenos. I know Xenoblade Chronicles has nothing to do with it, but like anytime I see the Xenos, I just think of Warhammer 40k. And it's like, there's no connection there, but there could be. There could be. It's possible. All things are possible. I guess. Probably not. Same, mine goes right to 40k. Yeah, I can't see, like, if it's Xenoblade, doesn't trigger it. Take the blade, I'll put in S Xenos. There's only one place my mind's gonna go there. It's probably Tyranids. Would be my guess. Why is my head all tilty weird here? Snap those bones back into place. So yeah, I just telling everybody, I picked up a couple Famicom games. They're all with the Konami VRC6 chips. I'm going to modify the carts with the English fan translation patches. Some people may hate that, but it's all reversible. But some people will still argue, stuff. I've talked about this before. Like, I always wonder what the collector market thinks about like replacing battery backups in older cartridges, because you got to solder with that stuff. You can't just let that stuff go. One of the games, I didn't open them all up. Open up Famicom games, like the Japanese games, is kind of a pain, because the American NES games, they're just screws. You gotta have a special bit, but they're screws. It's just case comes right open. It's fine. Japanese games are all like snap fit, and at this point, a lot of them are very brittle, and it's a real pain in the butt to try and like wedge those things open. You can use like a vise, like a clamp, with some rubber ends on it to squeeze the sides to try and snap it off. But like the bigger cartridges, I feel like there's 5 tabs. One of them always breaks. But I opened up Madara, not the Naruto Madara, but it's a Konami RPG, which is really, y'all familiar with what was it, Dororo? Is it Dororo? Let me make sure I'm. Yeah, Dororo. Probably over accentuating that. It's a Osamu Tezuka manga, or manga, if you will. Jum's having a stroke. I just like saying Dororo with a D. Totoro's great. I worked a job doing event support, and a lot of times when me and my coworkers were setting up the audio when we need to do a speaker test, we would blast the theme for My Neighbor Totoro. Totoro, Totoro. Usually there was no one there, but occasionally there were people there. They always got a chuckle out of it. I'm sure it really didn't help our reputation in the organization, but I'd get on the mic and I'd be like, coworker, this is a microphone check, coworker. Don't you hide from me. Yeah, we like to have fun, which is funny. We did like to have fun, but if one of our bosses said, we like to have fun here, I just wanted to just strangle the man. Kind of miss those days. Yeah, they could be good times. They could also be a nightmare where people couldn't figure out how to advance their PowerPoint slides and would just throw their hands up and go, technology, right? And our boss would look over at us like, why didn't you fix that? Like, man, all the guy's got to do is click a button. It's not my fault. They're stupid. It's their presentation. Anyway, so Dororo, D-O-R-O-R-O, is about a child who is born without any limbs or tongue or eyes. I think ears too, possibly. What's up, Nova Phoenix? Welcome in. Crime time indeed. It's always crime time around here. It's just which crimes? Which crimes will we be committing? Because his father cut a deal with the devil, or some devil, and so now he has to go kill all these demons to get his limbs back. And he's committing evasion of money fees. Yes. Stop committing crimes against witches. I'm not committing crimes against witches. I'm just saying, like that's the manga. So Madara is basically that story. Like it's an acknowledged like complete ripoff of Dororo, which at the time it may have had a anime. I don't think I had anything back then. This was like the 80s. I don't think it did. How do you kill demons when you got no limbs? That's the neat thing, Ryan. Somebody finds him and they build him prosthetic limbs that have swords concealed within. I don't know how he sees or hears, or I guess he just feels his way through stuff. That stuff's a little unclear. It's a little Daredevil-ish. Like, well, he's got no eyes, but he can still work this out with these prosthetic eyes will do. I don't think they actually work. And then it's pretty horrific when he gets his limbs back because then his prosthetics like rip off of his body. I think people making six figures trying to figure out PowerPoints to make you realize you didn't make the correct connections in life. Yeah. Some people just kind of fail up. I always looked at that stuff and it's like, if you don't know how to work PowerPoint, don't show a PowerPoint. It doesn't add anything. Nobody cares. Nobody's looking at that. Not really. So Madara is an RPG. Anyway, I'm getting like way off base here. So there's three RPGs. There's not RPGs. Three Famicom games use a VRC6. Madara, Esper Dream 2. The first one is a Famicom Disk System game. And Castlevania 3, or Akumajo Densetsu, as it is in Japan. And the Japanese version has a couple of differences. Some people consider it easier. It has expanded audio channels through that mapper chip, so I want to reprogram that. But I popped up on Madara and took a look at it, and the battery is like getting ready to explode. It's like leaking, so I'm gonna have to really quick take care of that. But the issues I was having is that I tested them all on my twin Famicom, and all the carts played perfectly fine on that. But I can't get my cart reader to read them. The cart reader, the open source cartridge reader that I use, it's a lot more sensitive to dirty cartridge connectors than any of the consoles are. And I gotta like really scrub those things to try and get them clean enough to read properly so I can get a good scan. If all else fails, when I pull the the mask ROMs out, I just use my EEPROM programmer to rip those. And that works too. And then program some new ones and slap them in there. Everything except for the Castlevania. Castlevania, I had to go out and pay like $20 with shipping. Most of that was shipping to get a reproduction Famicom cartridge so I can modify it. There's reasons. I'll post pictures in the Discord when I get to working on this stuff. But yeah, I'm interested in all those games, and I wanted to do the Castlevania one, and then I'm like, why don't I just do the other ones? And then I realized after the fact, I mean, I paid the same price. I paid about $30 a piece for all of these, which is not a bad price for Esper Dream 2 and Castlevania 3 Akumaju Densetsu. So I don't feel like they're not super duper collectibles. They're not incredibly valuable games, but I see a lot of people just use the mod or a cart to make the Castlevania 3 ROM hack cart. But like, there's problems with that because they're not actually like there's actually two different versions of the VRC6, and all it is like two pins flipped. And I'm like, I don't want to rip more stuff out there. I don't want to mess with the pins on this stuff. It's interesting stuff. I really enjoy working at that because you don't really get to work with like EPROMs anymore. They don't really make stuff like that anymore. Everything's flash now. Everything's a very different level of technology. If you're going back and working with like old cartridges, it's very exciting to me. But yeah, they can be a pain. I picked up some NES games before and like had to spend like quite a bit of time like cleaning the edge connectors on them, cleaning the pins on it to get them to play properly. I don't know what it is. I haven't had this much trouble with like the N64 or even like Super Nintendo's been pretty reliable, but like Nintendo cartridges and Famicom cartridges are just like, I don't know if it's a different material they use for the plating on it. They just get so messed up. It's a huge pain. They all seem to play fine though, so that's at least that. Well, I apologize again for pushing back the stream. I was trying to get dinner going because I got distracted. I started a little bit late. That was a disaster, kind of. It's making a big batch of spaghetti, so I can eat leftovers. And sorry, you better be sorry. The duality of chat. You don't have to apologize, and you better be sorry. I'll give you something to be sorry about. We all know you have a life outside our cult for now. For now. Maybe hit that 500 subs and I'll just be rolling in the money. I won't be. The only reason I keep saying like memberships and stuff would be very cool because I could get like the custom emotes and things like that. But I'm mostly just interested in like being able to use the actual like live redirect on YouTube and not just doing the manual stuff. Cyborg Buddy runs off of EPROMs. Yeah, that's why I don't go outside much, because they're all UV erasable. And I'm too cheap to tape over the window on it. And I don't want my memories to be erased by the sunlight, which is how those things work. You know, actually I bought a couple of those the last time I did one of these carts. And I'll never do it again because they're not currently in production. So everything you get is either used or has been sitting in unknown conditions forever. They almost never work. Myself, I've never had any luck making those work. The only advantage to them is that they're like pin for pin compatible with a lot of cartridges. But you can get other chips that do that as well, that are currently in production. And if you do use like a flash-based chip, it only requires a little bit of rewiring and you don't have to do anything on the board. You just got to run some jumpers. So it's not like that big of a deal. And that's probably what I will do in the... Those are like a couple bucks cheaper overall. So I really should just go with those. I went with EPROMs, like one-time programming, non-UV erasable EPROMs this time. They're like $5.50 a piece. And I needed like six chips. And then one of them's not. One of the Castlevania mask ROM chips is like an oddball thing that like, that's a whole thing. That's the whole thing. So yeah, I was trying to get dinner to go together, and only when I get the I got everything cooking, and I go to get like the spaghetti sauce, the pasta sauce, which really just adds into like the other stuff I'm making the sauce with. It's just like a base. There's supposed to be 2 jars. There's only 1. So now with everything else in the sauce, it's like, wow, this is more like a sloppy Joe mix at this point. So then I tried to correct it the worst way, like you're making, pasta sauce. Depending on what you're using, sometimes it's a good idea to take some of the pasta water, you boil the pasta and put it in there. Because apparently the glutamous material in the water after the noodles boiled helps bind things together. I don't know. I usually put a little bit in. I put a little bit too much. So the sauce was like a little watery. I'm like, all right, this is fine. It gave me like, I had a real like blast of nostalgia from it, from when I was like a real little kid. And our neighbor across the street would babysit my brother and I when we got out of elementary school. And a lot of times, because our parents worked late, we would eat over there. And the spaghetti she cooked was always just like, it was like hamburger and some water and like a little tiny bit of sauce. It was like a hamburger soup with noodles in it, which was very strange to me. And that's what this ended up being like. And I was like, oh, I haven't had this since I was a kid. They also used ketchup I didn't like, so lots of crimes there. I hear chips, my mind goes to the 64-bit wars between Sega and Nintendo. Yeah, that stuff is always weird. Like I'm really fascinated by the hardware of all that stuff to burn their house down. Nah, we moved before I could get my ultimate revenge. No, they were nice people. I don't think they were from Puerto Rico, and I think they have retired back to Puerto Rico at this point. I haven't seen or heard from them in ages. Every once in a blue moon, I drive by that old house. I moved out of there when I was pretty young, but I still have a lot of fond memories of that. I don't know why. Like if I'm in the area, I'll cruise by the neighborhood, and it's like, yep, there's the house. I hope none of the neighbors I didn't like are still around here, because they were crazy. Yeah, my mind's still twirling on like the cart reader thing. I think I'm gonna have to replace the microcontroller in it, or at least like tear the thing all apart to get at it, try and reprogram it. It's a whole mess. But yeah, I love like the old hardware. I miss cartridges. I understand why they don't do them, but it's also crazy to see like the shift in technology over time, where like the kind of chip, the size of chips that were available, the kind of chips they used, like watching the mapper chips go from like discrete logic to like ASICs to more advanced packaging types for the ICs. How much, pretty much any of those systems, like how much you could expand the capabilities of the hardware by just adding another chip in. But some of that stuff was like the Nintendo couldn't do math very well. So part of the mapper chip, like the later mapper chips, are like, we can do division really well on this. You want to do some math? Like Mega Man Battle Network, yes. Chips for everything. Chips for days. Yeah, you can't do that stuff with CDs. Not really, anyway. Sort of can. There's some like weird compatibility issues with certain models of 3DO, because games would often contain like updated like firmware basically in the game, and there were some versions of the hardware that couldn't handle like updates, so the game would run and it would like run a new basically like backend OS for the 3DO. I don't know if I'm explaining that well enough, but certain models of the hardware were just like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like the chips were not compatible with it for whatever reason. So there's like a handful of games that won't run on everything. And I read that and I'm like, wow, I think that's the first time I've seen like capabilities expanded from the optical drive. Can't hit a CD on top of a CD. I don't know. I think if Sega America had their way, that they would have. I think if Sega America from the Sega Genesis days had their way, they would still be selling a Sega Genesis, and it would have like 17 add-ons. You know, I mean, that's the whole reason they want there's like the 32X. The Sega CD was kind of before that, but the whole reason for like the 32X is because they wanted to keep the Genesis. They want to keep selling the Genesis because it was really successful in the US, not as successful in Japan. And they didn't want to go with the Sega Saturn. They just wanted to expand the Genesis. There's some neat stuff out there in the fan maker community. People have designed Basically they've redesigned like a bare motherboard for the Genesis that combines the Genesis and the 32X. It was called the Neptune, and apparently that was something that Sega America was going to do and they canceled it. But you too can build yourself a Neptune to have the 32X built into it. My older cousin had the 32X. I don't think we didn't have that. It was my brother's Genesis. He never had that. We didn't own a Sega CD. I don't think we even tried to rent it at all. It's crazy to think you could rent that stuff too. I only know of like a couple games. The weirdest games, ones I'll probably never be able to play without making like a lot of investments in hardware, is like the Sega CD games that also use the 32X. But I think there's only like one or two of those. I don't think there's a lot of those. All right, well, I've been chewing your ear off, much like I chewed my delicious spaghetti, for quite long enough here. It's been almost a half an hour. That's pretty normal. That's pretty average around here. Let's hop over to the game screen and check it out. I may have to adjust the volume. Guard your ears. I don't know if that, I saw that, I'm like, is it too loud? Oh my God. I don't know how loud is too loud. I'm going to put it down a little bit and you can tell me if you want me to raise it up higher or lower. Make a note on this before I forget. Sometimes I often forget to make a note of the volume. There it is. This list is so long. Got to clear this list out. From the board, version. Doing this cuteness full use, hardened white collar criminal. I don't know. Does those go together? Hardened and white collar. Can you get hardened as a white collar criminal? Oh, there's a community. It's very cute looking. I want to say I saw Alato Nix playing some of this, but I didn't catch the whole game because I was getting other stuff set up. So I think it was this. I think it came in and she was like in the middle of the game. So it's like, oh, I don't know if I can watch this. But I've already forgotten it. That's the nice thing about having a flimsy old man memory, is that even if I get spoiled on stuff, I'll usually forget it unless I actively try to remember things. My third uncle via marriage, dad's side, was pretty hardened for a white collar crook. I stand corrected perhaps. I'm just thinking like white collar crime is pretty soft. You can be a hardened criminal and then become a white collar criminal, like graduate up to that, which gives you a certain advantage because other white collar criminals with which you will be operating maybe don't expect you to start the stabbing when things go south. Well, let's see what particular crimes we're dealing with here. I'll try to keep my head from blocking too much. Oh my gosh. It didn't do well. The aunt divorced him. I mean, that's probably safe. You don't want to be tied up to a life of crime unless you yourself are. Actually, it's even less favorable if you were yourself are a criminal, because then you let the other side take the fall and then you continue your crimes in secret. That's an important thing in relationships. You want to keep your criminal enterprises separate, right? Maintain separate finances. You're going to have some shared finances, but you should always maintain your own finances too, and maintain your separate criminal empires. Don't tie the stuff up. Now, if you're married, a spouse cannot be legally compelled to testify against their spouse, but it's just better if they just don't know. It's better if they just don't know. You be filtered previous comment, him throat chopping Popo and running was stopped. Oh my gosh. Never do crimes with family. It only is bad news. What's up, Mr. Dilly Tingle? Yep. 2 more for the YouTube bonks. You know, it's funny. It bonks your message about YouTube bonking you. It's become self-aware. I don't like you saying things about crimes, and I don't like you pointing out that I don't like you saying things about crimes. It's learning. Oh God, it's learning all the wrong lessons, like most AI. I'm started on that. Well, we got a tax bill here. Tax bill. You owe a ton of property tax for your greenhouse. You have until like yesterday to pay it. Failure to pay will give Mayor Onion the deed to your house. To our old plus 50% at 50% interest. I think that sounds like Mayor Onion is corrupt. What's up, Henmo? I'm going to let that slide. It's very funny to me that you pop in the chat and the first thing you say, which isn't that bad, all things considered, and it's already like, no, bonk this man. Bonk this man. We owe $143,753, the government. I don't argue it's not really the government as much as it is rip up. Read. I should probably read it before I rip it up. Mayor Onion, official seal of approval. I already dislike Mayor Onion. Okay. Well, now we'll rip it up. I don't need to worry about that. The bonk is real tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's in overdrive. Something must be happening where YouTube is like, I gotta clean up the streets. The advertisers are angry. Those infamous Jum would beef with the mayor. I should be in that mayoral position. I plan to usurp his power and install myself. Or take control of him through blackmail. And then he'll just be my puppet dancing on a string. Until I decide to hollow him out and wear his oniony flesh like a suit. It's like I'm pre-bonked. I'm pretty sure, for Henmo, you and Sky both, I'm pretty sure, like, at this point, you've just been red flagged in the chat. And it's just like, it's a 50-50. Better go with the bonk. Mayor Onion. Oi, Turnip boy, you really screwed yourself. Hmm? What do you mean, what? You committed tax evasion. Hmm? Yes, tax evasion is a real thing. Anyways, you owe me a lot of money and you obviously have none, so consider yourself my personal assistant. First, head over to the bustling barn through Layer Lane. I'm trying to set up a town hall there, but there's a bunch of animals I need someone to take care of. Oh yeah, it's definitely corrupt. Bring me back a bag of fertilizer as proof, or you'll be sleeping with a rotten. Look at that old man Onion, that lemon over there. Look at this lemon. Where's my fingers? I need my fingers here. Look at this. It's me. It's me in fruit form. Almost binge watched Restaurant to Another World in 2 days. Only have 6 episodes left. That was a good one. Carson. I thought that's your favorite thing in the world, Mr. Jiddly Tinkle. It's got my cane in sour disposition, everything. Old Man Lemon's house, home of an extremely convenient watering can. Whoa, I found this watering can. Uses to grow plants. Used to be Old Man Lemon's. Did I just steal this? Hello, Old Man Lemon. Hello, chap. Have you seen my watering can? Hmm? My eyes aren't what they used to be. I haven't seen it for days. That watering can means so much to me. I really hope no one stole it. It's the only thing I have left from the old lady. Don't worry. I'll take good care of it. What is that? What is that? Oh, Trip. Oh. 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 Help this man cool off. I want to get to that flower there. Can I get to it? I can't get to it. I'll water it anyway. Let's give the onion a taste. Whoa, I found this DLC hat. I waited a month for this update, and all I got was this lousy hat. Heads up! You can view and equip all your hats in the pause menu. Oh no, the game has ads. Fly party? No, Ryan! No! No lemon parties. I guess that's all I've got. Grim Graveyard, Layer Lane, Weapon Woods. Is that a potato up there? Or is that a piece of bread? He's being eaten by birds. Ever since that freaking Mayor Onion took over, this town has been a mess. I mean, look at this path. It's absolutely overgrown. Like, you would need a heckin' sword to get through this mess. I hear you can get one of the Weapon Woods, though. I know where I'm going. Cool off. Hello. Hello. Oh my god, it's Sky. Have you met little cat apple munchkins? Aren't they so whoa? Actually, my little red munchkin ran away. If you could keep an eye out for it, that would be perfect. I don't like you. Mega meow. Micro meow. That's pretty cute. They're apples. We're stealing a red munchkin. Why is YouTube bonking that? Oh, look at those. It looks like a couple of nerds and then a guy with double fisting shake weights. Guys, he's practicing for something. I'll comment what. Oh my god. This man has seen better days. Oh, is he bird just lying in a pile of his poop? No, Ryan. Fix your thing. No way, man. Fix yourself. If you behave yourself, maybe YouTube will scale it back. I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know I cannot turn this function off. I've had it off before in the chaos that ensued. Although it didn't stop that person yesterday doing, they knew what they were doing. That's just one more for the list, my very short list. Yes, you mean fun. Not for me, it isn't. What do you want, kid? Listen, I'm getting ready to rob the rotten in this graveyard. I need complete focus. You're grave robbing? And you seem like the annoying type. There's a bird, like, actively jumping on your head. Get out of my sight, kid. I'll get him. Once I get that sword, you better believe it. Hello there, TB. Oh, these flowers? Yeah, I'm not really sure where they come from. But they're pretty nonetheless. Need plenty of water. Plenty of water. Make sure you drown your strawberries in water so they grow big and strong. That's what I've been told. You just want to absolutely flood the strawberries. Just keep pouring the water until there's nothing left but water. I think nobody's got anything to say. It's what gives them that juicy flesh. Delicious, juicy flesh. It's like, what is that, homeopathy? You just gotta dilute the strawberry seeds so that nothing but the essence of strawberry seeds remain, which will somehow increase the potency of strawberry seeds by imbuing the water with the memory of strawberries. I mean, none of that actually works, but like, doesn't stop people from trying. Fruits and vegetables, what are they gonna talk about? Hey man, nice berry. So this is pretty much that. I love your seeds. Yeah, that's about it. They can discuss hats or like, man, you're filthy. You smell bad. I think you're rotting. There's worms growing in you. Help me, I'm being robbed. I don't think that's how plants work. I don't know how these plants work, Rainbow. I don't think that's generally how they work. Peter Griffin strawberry seed. No. Hi. I'm a blueberry. You're a turnip. Goodbye. That's my favorite right there. That's a man you can trust. He's just telling it like it is. Definitely debate with each other whether they're fruits or vegetables. Seems there's a loophole either way these days. They're just gonna legally redefine themselves to get out of the taxes. Maybe that's the crime I've committed. Excuse me, rutabaga adolescent. Please step away from the premises. Nerd! This is an IRS operation. We need to secure the area before you pass through here. We've got our eyes on you. I guess they talk all as one. See what this guy's got the shake weights. What are you doing there? I couldn't get to the layer lane. I need to go get a sword to murder people. Which is ironic because I need to go apparently murder some animals. I hope they're tasty animals. Hello there. Isn't the weather lovely? Just as lovely as that strawberry down the street. She's so nice. Say, could you water this plant for me? I ran out of water. I want to give this special flower to that special strawberry. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's gonna get real big. It's like those things you put in water and they grow. Not the sponges, not the capsules that grow into sponges. They're more like rubber. And you just leave it in there and see how big it can get. This one's name is also Blueberry. My sense of individualism. That's just the translation of their name. It's just the translators translate all of the Blueberry speech to, you know, names into Blueberry, but they actually they have subtle differences in the iconography. We can't conceive of it because we're too encased in our mortal mammalian meaty brain cases. I found this flower. Token affection from the florist to the strawberry. Thanks for growing that flower. Make sure to bring it over to that special strawberry. Whoa! I don't want any of these other folks getting the wrong idea. What do you mean? What's the wrong idea? What's the right idea? What is the idea? Turnip boy, thanks for the flower. Oh! But I don't feel the same. I'm sorry. Oh! It's not from you? Oh, thank the mushrooms. Thank the mushrooms. Are they mushrooms? Like they're gods? It seems kind of antithetical. I guess. Are they a death cult? Do they worship the rot? Flora sent this my way? How sweet of her. Do you think you can take this letter over to her for me? Dear Florist, thank you for the pretty flower. Would you like to go on a date? Someday we could even get married and pay our taxes together. Love, Strawberry. Why are my only options to rip it up and read it? Why must I rip it up? Well, that was rude. I guess he just doesn't like the taxes. No, the taxes. Kind of stealing from the rot. They wouldn't let him in. Yep. Balking is over the top. Yeah, I can see a pattern of the bonks. It's not good. But I know as soon as I turn it off, no matter how bad it seems, I see the tigers circling. As soon as that turns off there, I'll have a whole lot of new words to ban. Oh, you delivered it? Sweet, thanks a lot. Take this as payment. Oh, I got a hat. Sun hat, the arch nemesis of the sun. Watch out for the snails. They're vegetarians. Oh God, no. just like that dude from yesterday. Yeah, well, it's funny. Like it didn't catch. It caught most of his stuff. Sort of weird noise. Always back to like all the space in a door. And anytime I hear like, could be something in the game, it could be weather outside, but it's like I know I wouldn't even hear it with my audio setup. But it's like, is this someone breaking in? There's never anything. I bet it's that girl from The Ring. I don't know, man. Like, there's worse ways to go. I'll tell you, the one from The Grudge is the one I wouldn't want to deal with. I feel pretty safe about The Ring because I haven't watched the video. First girl from Jum's place. Oh, if only that were true. She may have been the first, but she will be the last. Haven't you? You mean like I watched like the film version of it, but I don't think that constitutes, unless, because what they put in there is that if you want to escape the Curse of the Ring, you have to get somebody else to watch the cursed videotape. In the Japanese sequels, someone ends up running it on TV, and then like everybody's dying to get out of the curse and running it on TV. So if the curse was real and they put it in that motion picture, we're all in trouble there. We're all fair game. See, that's like the Grudge one was worse because the Grudge was like, did you look at that house? Gonna get you. Do you know someone who looked in that house? Gonna get you. Like the end of the Japanese Grudge, at least, I don't know about the American one, but the Japanese one like shows a bunch of desolate area, and it just seems to imply to me that like the Grudge just killed everybody. No reason she hasn't shown up is that she hasn't gotten to your name yet. I don't know. Could Sadako come out of flat panel TVs? They never really established that, but at the time I think it was still CRTs everywhere, and I want to say like it's possible that's one more thing that just doesn't work on flat panels like gun games, and that you just can't get through those screens. I could be wrong. Oh, I can't battle these snails. I'd like to talk to the snails. Never mind. My hearts. Oh! Bro, you ain't gonna believe this. Jerry has been crashing at my place for a week and he hasn't paid a cent of rent. We're on good terms, bro, but I don't speak much snail. I don't really know what to do about it, bro. You want to get some salt. Or a shotgun. No, you got bonk YouTubers didn't even know that. I didn't even see it. That was the hard bonk. It didn't give me the option. It just said no. It was the actual FMV game. We're all playing it. It's funny you mention that because there's a Ring game for the Dreamcast that is all about like a VR game that is killing people. Soil sword, patch ahead. Bring a watering can. Oh, good. I don't need that. What's up? What's up, friend? I like your Bose carrot. Oh, heck! Oh, I lost the baby. I was told to babysit a little carrot. I sat over him with this stool, but he escaped my sight. You just sat on him? Is the baby dead? Maybe the stool needs to sit on me. Either way, can you keep your eye holes peeled? I swear that's how that phrase goes. That's a horrific thought. I'm just thinking about like peeling your eyeballs. Wanted for tax evasion. $1 reward. I'm worth more than $1. Babysat. Why? What is this stuff? This is just like, maybe I do have to turn it off now. Is that about stool? That's the furniture stool. Okay, don't get weird, crazy thoughts here. Babysat. Yeah. I see now. This guy frightens me a little bit. Oh, it's an avocado. Okay. Hiya, Turnip boy. Wow, the avocado has a name, and it's Annie. I've been traveling around the farmland, exploring the forest around it, and I found something cool. Oh? How about his rare Planticus sorticus? If you have a second, check it out. I would like that Planticus sorticus. Thirsty plant patch. Someone please water this boy. Soil sword. It's dangerous to grow alone. Take this. Oh! Oh! Ooh, a heart. Oh, it's Zelda in time now. So it's a soil sword. Does it mean the sword is made out of dirt? I guess if you worked it enough, you could possibly make it sharp. I don't know. Thanks for the sword. You want to take a look at it? Get a good look. Hi, Turnip boy. Oh! I've been traveling around the farmland, exploring the forest around, and I found something cool. Yeah, I got it. I must have peeled your eyeballs because you don't seem to... Oh! I can kill them. The ultimate power over life and death is now in my hands. And yet I don't think I can kill the onion as much as I'd like to. Now I can go murder that guy's roommate snail and solve his problems. Which is usually how you deal with roommates. It's got a taste for blood now. I do. Yeah, YouTube is going pretty crazy now. I'm seeing like the bonks. Why YouTube? I'll have to reevaluate that. I'm just terrified. See, Ryan, it bonked that, but I'm almost positive it bonked it because you mentioned that YouTube is bonking it. And yet Flash just got through. Are you not allowed to say shizzle now? You don't really want to finish that, because I think that would cause you more trouble. YouTube is self-aware. Rent money? Jerry's going to pay his rent. Well, he had his chance. He wasn't going to pay his rent. He was going to spend it all on other stuff. Bro, why did you kill Jerry? He was defenseless. Why? Oh, wait, he had his rent money? Cool beans. Bro, since he's dead, take his check for the remainder. I need that cash. Jerry Snail, $1.25 tax. Memo, sorry you dead. What? I can't take any paper. I can only rip it up. Don't care for YouTube right now. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what's going on. Jerry was up to no good. I guarantee I mean, he's... My roommate eats human flesh. It's weird how he won't pay rent, and I also can't speak to him in any way. Like, are you sure you're not living with a man-eating tiger? And also, I don't think you're getting that rent money. The money's probably just like stuck to it from the last person it ate. Bro, snails are weird, huh? I did buy some chips with that cash, though. Pretty good, not gonna lie. You. Some bitch. But I don't need to kill the snails, but I don't need to not kill the snails. It's one of those games where like you have solutions, but they're always bad. And I can tell, just given the fact that I can't, like, people keep handing me paper and I can't keep any of it, it's just rip it all to pieces. I think Turnip Boy might have some mental problems. Jerry was dealing in illegal snail substances. Jerry probably had like that parasite that gets in their eyes and makes them act all crazy so birds eat them. Selling carrot shavings and fell snails. That's probably what happened to the child. Graffiti guy. He's even got a hat that's labeled him. Is he like a pear? We're looking at here. What's the dude got any spray paint? I mentioned to vandalize public property, you feel? Move your pickle truck. Shittin' masks, eh? I would like to be the clown. So I gotta get this guy spray paint. Is presumably all that's going on over here. I like the pair bad. I love bad. I don't know. I mean, is he bad? I guess it depends on what kind of graffiti he's creating. That's pretty depends on where he's tagging on stuff. Depends on what he's spraying. I wouldn't automatically say that is bad. Could be like a real Banksy type. Or it could just be spraying like a carrot carrying a package. Yeah, carrot had like a stool that it was using to literally sit on a child for babysitting. I'll fix my problems for good now. Let's see how many layers you got. Damn it. All right, well. There you go. Oh shoot, you found a sword. Ah! Either way, we shouldn't be the ones doing this. Where does our tax money even go? That's why I don't pay taxes. Politics, am I right? Ain't no politics, man. No politics. Hello. Oh, it's a pepper. I thought it was another carrot. What's with the limbs there, man? You're freaking me out. You need a haircut desperately. Oh! Oh, but who? The great Edgar does barber and all of Veggieville. Am I kidding? Oh! A famous client of mine wants me, the great Edgar, to dye their hair. But alas, I do not have the dye to do it. Oh? Obviously, this client has higher priority than your dumb hair. I urge you to come back another day. I'll cut you, man. I have so many tasks. Why are there so many tasks? I don't want to talk to you. You get your box all moistened. That sounded awful. I regretted that as soon as I said it. This is the cardboard box. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop digging the hole there. I think the tube's angry. Yeah, I don't know why. I appreciate you not making a comment, Ryan. You just let that linger there. With my regret. I think it may have been because of that person that was here yesterday. They got some spicy stuff in there, and maybe YouTube is just like, we gotta watch this guy. We gotta watch this guy like a hawk. Or other stuff's going on. I don't know. My settings for it are like on and off. But I have experience. I absolutely can't just turn it off. I can only hope that it gets less bad. The real estate agent sold me this studio apartment. It's smaller than most and more expensive. I'm hoping the alleyway scenery pumps me full of creative juices. You live on a patch of dirt, friend, but whatever. If you want to call it an apartment. It's another blueberry. Blueberry. Oh, hi there. Are you looking to purchase some real estate? Oh, Turnip Boy. I'm sorry about that. I hope you get your greenhouse back soon. I've been so busy lately. Mayor Onion has been trying to raise property tax. It's been really hard to find new clients. You're part of the system of corruption. Burger time. Trust me, you don't want to go down this alleyway. There's some shady stuff down there. That's exactly where I want to be. Trust me, boyo. Why don't you beat it? Ha ha ha! I like their little dance though. Everyone's dancing and jiggling. It's very nice. Oh, those teeth. With a name like Belch, that's gotta be good. Welcome to Waste Sandwich, home of the tier 3 sub. Can I take your order? Oh, you don't want anything. Figures. Business has just been really slow. I wish I could get someone famous to eat our subs on, say, a live stream or something. Come on, y'all, commence the jiggling. That would really bring in the business. Well, I'm famous in my own mind. I don't want to rip it up. Is that a real phone number? Should we call that number? I'm not going to call that number. You ever play any games like ARGs where they're like, you get to a clue that it's like a phone number to call? And I did once. I don't think I could do it again. And it was for something stupid. It was for the Da Vinci Code, which I'm not a fan of. But the ARG was pretty neat. But I did dial that number. I must have been much more open to that in my younger days, because now if I saw that, like, all you gotta do is call this phone number, it's part of this game, like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So my worst nightmare would come true and it'd be an actual human being on the other side who'd want to have a conversation. I'd be like, no. Sandwich, pickles, handling, New York sales tax. That's a lot of tax there. Subtotal. Tip. No. For real total, 3608. Have you done your taxes? Save on unit fastbooks. 3% select editions. Use code TURNUP. Turn up for what? There goes good. Turnip Boy hates paper, I guess. I don't know if Turnip Boy can actually read. Hey kiddo, this place is off limits for now. Come back later when you beat the game. Orders from the boss man. I don't know what that means either. I'll kill you. Oh my gosh. Look at this garbage. Help wanted. Hiring exterminators to get rid of unwanted livestock. Why do you need exterminators for that? Reward the players so they stay engaged. It's working. Hello, sir. Hey, hello. Turnip over here. Oh, I have short-term memory loss. I'm just trying to get to Vegieville. Please tell me where I am. Oh, thank you. I now know where I am. I'm glad that was helpful to you. Coffee breaks, am I right? This is an active construction site. Scram! Huh? Why am I not working? I'm on break. Not the right work here. So here's the documents to prove it. Turnip boy, no! Turnip boy, no! We're at Turnip boy's house. Is he just living in my house now? Construction beat, Frigsby Farm. They think grass is cool, I guess. Account number 420. Oh! 2023. Oh. This is so old. Pay taxes? Of course. Credit card number. I'm just gonna screenshot that just in case. There we go. I may need that later. Not giving $110. 3 numbers on back. 113. I don't know what that means. We got a social security number. I'm gonna steal his identity. Yo, kiddo, you outplayed me. Will Turnip Boy ever find paper that he doesn't just destroy? We're not good people. I don't know. We might be. We might be the best people. Because it's clear, like, this whole system of government with mayors is not working. This civilization is not working for any of these people. Oh, they think it is, but they've just bought into the lies. And the only way we're truly going to save them is by burning it all down and starting over. And some people may be consumed by the cleansing flames. That just means that their souls were too impure for my new beautiful world. The silent world of Turnip. All right, well, let's kill some farm animals here. Slay Queen 32. Classic old farming tactic. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta tear it all down. Burn the stuff, throw the ashes in the dirt. Let the next stuff grow back. Riper and juicier. I think I need to go pray now. You better get your affairs in order, Ryan. You better get your, because when the Turnip Revolution comes, you will not be spared. Your gristle will be fuel for the growth of our new life. Sup, gamer? I'm Mayor Onion's assistant, but you can call me by my gamer tag, Slay Queen 32. Wait a minute, I'm the assistant. Oh! I'm the best fork fight player in Vegieville. Is it like Fortnite? Is that what that is? Is that what they're doing here? I'll tell you, check out my streams, but I haven't been able to go live since the pigs in here make so much noise. Oh! Oh? You want to get into the bustling barn? Well, I have some bad news. Oh! Access is exclusive to my true fans who give me tier 3 subs. It wouldn't be fair to let you in for free. Sure to like and subscribe, though. Everybody be sure to like and subscribe. But to me, not Slay Queen 32. Yeah, but you just gave your monitor. I mean, the microphone catches all of that stuff. It's got a nice absorbent, spongy shock filter. I would say I don't think I spray much on there, but I don't think most people would appreciate how much spittle flies out of them. Moist mic. I like my microphone just dripping wet. That's how you get the real good tones on it. You just gotta really soak that bad boy. Gotta stay hydrated. Keep all of your equipment hydrated. Submerge it all in water. Yeah, I clean that monitor once a month. I clean the monitor fairly often, but usually it's just a dusting. The screen itself is pretty good. This screen is in my workstation at the outside of the facility where I do most of like 3D modeling and stuff when I'm not streaming. I had to clean that one fairly regularly because sometimes I get a little sniffle, and if I don't catch it fast enough, like I'll think I sneezed away from it, and then like an hour later it's like, oh no, that's there's definitely on that monitor. Although that monitor is also has a backlight issue, which leaves weird streaky colors in the backlight. but I can't find a suitable replacement, so I'm just dealing with it. It makes graphic editing very, very difficult. Because I'm like, oh, did I color this wrong? No, that's just my monitor that's screwed up. I'm glad I don't do that professionally. I would be fired. You know, play BS game like God Hand, Code Vein, and Dark Souls 1 and 2. I mean, I get plenty of the rage from like the crusty old NES platformers. Or like Donkey Kong Country. Oh. All right, I gotta go get a tier 3 sub. Sandwich boy, give me a sub. Walking away, sandwich, come with the. Oh, it's you again. Wait, Slate Queen 32 wants a tier 3 sub. Here, it's on the house. Just make sure she eats it on stream so I can get that clout. A sub for Slate Queen. I'm gonna eat this. I'm going to eat it myself. See, it's fine as long as you don't go for 100%. Go to the secret world right after the first. There's parts of it that are okay. I have a feeling that my partner in crime on those streams wants to get the 100%. Because we keep having to go back and get the coins, and I'm just like, I just want to get through this level. But I also like, I don't play. I haven't played those games. I played the first game long ago, and so I've never like committed a bunch of time to like learning the different levels, getting the timing down on stuff. Just the same for like Mega Man. Like the more you play it, the more you just kind of get that stuff down, and eventually like you just kind of muscle memory your way through it. I don't have that with Donkey Kong Country, and certainly not Donkey Kong Country 2 that I never played before. It's like it's just driving me crazy going through that game. What's up, Judd? Welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, Turnip boy, thanks for the tier 3 sub. As a tier 3 sub, you get access to the bustling barn as well as my autograph. Here you go. Now, if only someone would do something about all those pigs making noise. I miss being able to actually stream. Rip it up. I knew it. Thanks for the tier 3 sub, Turnip boy. Be sure to pay your taxes next time, silly. Get out of here. Yes, I do want to watch your stream. Let's go slaughter some pigs, I guess. Are they all in there? Active Boom Bloom site. Water twice at your own risk. Oh, I will. Why does it like just water at once? Well, I guess we'll just leave that there. Are we dungeon crawling for pigs now? Is that a worm? That's why you can't trust the snails. This is the weirdest Zelda clone I've ever played. Jump's got me, girl. No! You saw how fast I tore up that autograph. Turnip boy only craves the certainty of violence. His early fame stream. Boom boots! Uses to kick boom blooms. Run into them to send them flying. Oh, I like that. I like the sound of that. Hey, whatever you gotta do to make a buck. It's a crazy world out there. Vote Mayor Onion. Who is supposed to see these signs? The pigs? Like, who inside this place is going to vote? Oh, this is his office? He's just gonna vote for himself? Proud one. How to do your taxes, William Storm. Well, that's it. Okay. Destroyed. He's got some power, man. He wrecked that book. That's so small feet. Hey, Turnip boy, I'm just taking a break after a pig kicked me in the roots. Oh! Nah, I'm okay. I just hope someone gets rid of those things soon. Anyway, I heard if you find some boom boots, you can use those to kick boom blooms. Yeah, just let one grow and then run into it. Huh. Ah, there we go. And then I grow too much. Beautiful. We're gonna go back. Pretty sure this is just where we started from. Yep. Book was open, it's easier. What was he tore it like along the front. He didn't rip the spine. He just tore it in half like along the cover. Even if he rips it the other way, like the trick you can do with a phone book would have made more sense. The key. I like this music. It's pleasant, decent, but unobtrusive. It's not distracting. It's nice. It's good music. It's good background for the game. It was a very cute game. Very weird. Very good. I can't figure out how to get through here. Then again, I hear a ton of oinks through the door, so I'm also not trying too hard. Man, this place is a dump. I get why we need a town hall, but why do we have to pick the place over with gross animals? I know, right? Oh, it just vanished. Oh my God. I was trying to kill the other man. I didn't even notice that I was being injured. Yeah, no, that definitely did it. Why isn't he dead? I would like for you to be dead right now. Perfect. All right, time to slay some hogs. Oh my God! I mean, I didn't say anything about the chickens, but like, why wouldn't I? They wouldn't put them in there and have them be killable if I was not intended to kill them. Perfect. Die! Got souped. Delicious turnip soup. Nothing like a hot bowl of turnips. Oh, finally. I knew they'd send the search party. The crew must have been worried. I've been stuck here for 3 days. No food, no water, no coffee breaks. Thank you, adventurer. Be careful. There's a dangerous pig through this doorway. Oh, I'll fix his wagon. Oh no, maybe not. It's got a cutscene. It's the king of the pigs. King Pig ate a ton of fertilizer. Oh my god. And you're dead. Ah! Come back, bacon. Oh, my bacon. Delicious bacon. That's just a dongo. Yeah, this is the weirdest Zelda clone. I found this heart fruit. This fruit gives you another heart. Nifty. Well, I've slain all the pigs. He said he wanted me to bring back a bag of fertilizer as proof. But I think the pig ate all the fertilizer. Oh, there it is. Never mind. So her name was Crispy Bacon. Delicious. Show him the skills you've gained eating protein slurry. I'm kind of disappointed that I couldn't get all that bacon, all that sweet, delicious bacon. It just ran away from us. Fertilizer makes things grow like crazy. Why does Mayor Onion want this? Because he's juicing. Field log number 1. It seems that those who consume fertilizer display mysterious properties such as rapid growth. Yeah, he's trying to get gigantic. He's trying to get swole. Over here. You doing anything? I need some wood, and I know a dealer. Can you grab it for me? What do you mean? What do you mean, a dealer? And down there lane, he should be in the alleyway near that sandwich shop. Thanks, kiddo. I owe you. Wow, we're in the illicit wood trade. Man, this place looks confusing. Thank the mushrooms. You did our work for us. Why do they worship mushrooms? Just like those villagers on Elf Blood. Yes. I need all that sweet, delicious elf blood. I gotta keep this magic power, and the only way to do it is by drinking elf blood. Thank you. He's quiet. Turnip boy, you did this? Thank you. For your efforts, I crown you as Slay King 32. Well, I guess that means we're married now. And we will rule this land together as Slay King and Queen. Until she is unfortunately beheaded for crimes against the Slay Kingdom. Married online. The characters got married and wow. Oh, we can get through here now. Let's check that sandwich guy and see if she actually ate it online. Thank you for delivering it. Since you helped me in my business, the least I can do is help you. Oh! Here's a copy of Fastbook so you can figure out your taxes. Doing taxes. Small budget accounting. Includes tax advice. $3.23 value. One veg license. I love the disc image. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty small. But down here under the disc image, this text says, "You still use discs?" Let's tear it up. Well, I'm not surprised. Thanks anyway. All right. Fair enough. Okay, it's all the same there. Hey, dude, you picking up for that beat? Oh! All right, here you go. Just remember, you never saw me. What? What the? Is this illegal? Apparently. I see a puzzle. Yeah, we'll just casually murder the carrot. Never mind, they're all bomb-proof. Woo! I'm just getting hearts for nothing here. First I had to kill the king of pigs, and now I'm just like kicking a bomb around. What's up, carrot? Hasn't your mother ever told you not to talk to strangers? No. Why does he have one red leg? I guess it's the shadow. Real estate, someone's studio apartment. Smaller, more expensive. Hoping that way. Okay. Stuff. The ultimate knock on woodcotic. Maybe they're gonna use it to grow mushrooms. Maybe this is cult behavior. They're gonna grow some mushrooms with this wood. They're gonna appeal to their dark gods. Meanwhile, the YouTube is bonk happy. Yeah, that it is. Also today, like, I tried posting my schedule graphic in the community posts, and it just wouldn't let me post an image, and didn't give me any kind of helpful arrows. Just like, please try again. Oh, okay. Thought maybe, like, did they change what size image you can put up there? Like, no, it didn't care. It didn't care what I gave it. Just refused to upload an image. Oh, okay. I guess I'll try back later. Thanks, kiddo. I appreciate it. Here, take this extra hard hat. We got tons of these things. Hard hat. And my hat collection grows. Now we will return to the mayor, who will surely use the fertilizer to enlarge himself in ways I would not like to imagine. Anything new? Nope. Same old day. Did I like break all of the plants? Where's that baby carrot? Yeah, so still missing a cat around here. I'll get back to you in a minute. Nothing. Hi, I'm a blueberry. You're a turnip. Goodbye. All right, let's talk to this scumbag here. I'm glad those animals are out of the picture. This fertilizer will come in handy too. All right, so your next task as my assistant is to get me a 4-pronged spear. In ancient times, it was known as a fork. Huh? Assistants don't ask questions. Word on the grapevine is that there's one in the forsaken farmhouse that's supposedly south from here. I've heard horror stories about a bunch of moldy sweets in that place. Ooh, delicious. We're gonna get drunk on moldy sweets. You're no place to complain. Go get me my fork. So he wants to get big, and then he needs a fork, which will most likely be used to eat other vegetables. That would be my guess. You know what? It's got to be this hatch. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Will probably come up later. Just Scooby doing this mystery up, and then I'm gonna go make a huge sandwich, and then my dog's gonna eat it all, and then I'm gonna rip the mask off of Mayor Onion to reveal Old Man Jenkins, who was behind it all along. Or I'll just rip his face off, and there'll just be more onion underneath it, and I'll just have to keep peeling. I'll have to keep stripping back layers of that onion and throw them in the frying pan for my fajitas. Oh, the IRS is gone. Rocky ramp. There's a doggy over there. Hello, doggy. Hello, Watermelon. Mrs. Watermelon. Hi there, I'm a teacher from a nearby patch. Nice to meet you. Oh! I would love to stop to talk, but I have to attend to my class. We're on a field trip right now. Oh? This place is pretty cool. There's this interesting cave I want to have the kids check out later. Oh, I'm sure that won't go away. Wilberman Jenkins. I like to learn new dances and post them. Wilberman Jenkins, yeah. Old Man Jenkins. He's trying to get everybody to leave the theme park so that he can tear it down in order to build a bowling alley. Oh, there's always some nonsense story like that. I like to learn new dances and post them to Flip Flop. Sometimes I will even do karaoke. Flip Flop, huh? That's very good. That's a good one. Is that what the kids are on today? The Flip Flop? Minus 30 children. Yeah. They ain't coming back from that cave. I can almost guarantee it. I accidentally dabbed into Holly's phone while we were recording for Flip Flop and it fell off the cliff. Oops. That wasn't an accident. That was an assassination. This is the worst day ever. Huh? I dropped my phone down the cliff. Brr. I have no idea what to do. How will I live without my flip-flop? All tangerine dogs will cease to exist when the game is beaten, whatever that means. Well, then I don't want to beat the game if it's just going to kill all the dogs. Bork! Look at him. He's adorable. He's adorable. Although if he's a tangerine, it does mean that beneath that rubbery outer hide, if we just peeled back that flesh, we could get it some sweet, tangy, juicy fruit inside. Do you think a tangerine dog has bones? Or is it just all tangerine inside? Don't jump me, Flash. You know we're all thinking it. You can't tell me you see an anthropomorphized tangerine and you're not a little bit curious what kind of sweet, delicious flavor is in there. Just imagine. This thing's probably the size of like a basketball or larger. Imagine a basketball-sized tangerine just like ripping into that thing. I haven't had Tangerine in a while. Pets. We can even pet the dog. Unfortunately, we are going to have to juice that dog. We are going to have to juice him. Only one way to find out. I agree. I mean, at that size, you just get a straw. You don't even have to rip back that skin. You just got to make a small hole and just drain all of those delicious tangerine juices out. Why, how do you do there, adventurer? I'm doing pretty darn fine myself, if you ask me. Just here watching these lovely snails. I'm the local snail watcher, as you must know. These are an endangered species. Uh-oh. Us veggies and fruits gotta make sure we don't destroy their ecosystem. We should be coexisting. I hope a snail eats you, but it won't because I will kill all of them. I'm here to upset the entire balance of nature for all time. Worm! What's this? The house store. More money, more work. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Helped by Sea Basher. 1 pack carrot seeds. It's Home Depot. Yep. Also, look at the date on this. This is 3 years ago. I wonder if that means anything. Same square logo. Yeah. They're pretty good with the parodies on this. Welcome, newcomer, to the Carrot Patch. Yeah, we live pretty far from town. It's scary to go over there, so we just vibe here, just swaying back and forth, as one does. Don't worry, you're safe here. Huh? There was this weird thing that came here, but I took care of it. Huh? What do you mean, how? I chucked it in the trash. Did you see the weird orange thing? Huh? Yeah, there was this small orange thing that came here. It kind of looked like us, but it was really small. Weird, right? They're throwing babies in the garbage can. I bet the view from that deck would be amazing. Huh? Too bad the stairs are broken. No. Maybe we could use a stool to get up there. Oh, I see where this is going. Do you like my specifically placed box collection? No. They're totally not here to keep you in the level or anything. That would be wacky. Son of a bitch. Let me play in the road. It's my choice. Oh my gosh. Kakyoin. Because it's one of the. It's very funny. When it says one of the dumbest JoJo references, they have a cherry with a vaguely JoJo face named Kakyoin, who's doing Kakyoin. I don't think that's even the correct spelling. But he was with the cherry. Huh? That's so. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm not saying it's bad. But it's just, it's so ridiculous. Hopefully you all get it. Lost carrot baby. Oh, it's drooling. Maybe his son must be looking for this lad. Oh, that's good. here's what that is a reference to. Let me get back over to the guy. I'm sure people know this and have seen it, but what do I know? It would be weird for me to know something y'all don't, because I'm usually behind it. So this is the video of the clip. The man eating a cherry. I need to take a quick break to unclog my nose here. Get a little sneezy. So I'm going to take a quick break to take care of that, and I will be right back, and we will return that baby to the babysitter. We'll get the stool. We'll get into this place. We're going to keep this ball rolling. I'm really enjoying this game. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for your patience. That video jump, because that's what this is a reference. I want everyone to get this reference to understand why this is funny. Why does it exist? You got to get familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I really, really enjoy. And most of it is like, why? What is this? But it's frequently referenced, so it's useful to know. I quite enjoy it. Hey, enjoy that video. I will be back in just a moment. What's up, everybody? I can't believe that message got bonked. I swear it is. I swear it's exactly what I say. The bonking machine doesn't want people pointing out the bonking. But even bonking that, what is going on? What is wrong with that message? I still can't. I still can't count this turning it off. We'll get there. We'll get there. Great clip. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I hadn't seen it. Like, I had heard of it, but I hadn't watched it until I saw a clip on YouTube of Joseph Joestar, and it was just a compilation of him going, "Oh my god! Oh no!" It's very funny. Never Jummer, it might bonk you next. Yeah, when I saw like all of the weird stuff it was bonking tonight, and when it wouldn't let me post images on the community tab, I'm like combing through the YouTube studio like, did I get flagged for something? I didn't say anything. You never know. Let me see what got anything to say about the child. What's all this over here? What's all this about? Field Log 2. Little is known about how many fish are in this pond, but it seems we can only observe one at a time. Let's see. Is that a Magikarp? Ow! Son of a bitch. Well, you're dead now. Surely that won't come back to bite me. What could possibly go wrong? Veggie meal, Forgotten Forest, Forsaken Farmhouse. I'm gonna take care of the child quest first. Go deliver this baby carrot. Oh. How do I get down there? I guess I gotta come up from below. I didn't see a way up. Maybe it's blocked off by the IRS currently. Magikarp is violent here. He splashed me! He splashed me! Man, can you imagine, like, if you were a kid and you're playing the original Pokemon for the first time before anybody knew anything about the game, how like mind-blowing it would be. I don't know if the game like telegraphs it at all, but how mind-blowing it would be if you had a Magikarp and you're like, nah, I'm sticking with this fish. You would have to be really committed to it. And then it turns into a Gyarados, like, yeah, that's amazing. I don't think you can't really create that sort of thing anymore because the walkthrough market is so large on the internet that people, like, day one, people have like every secret in the game. Like, they've combed through the code, they've got a leaked copy, they've got like guides for everything. It feels like it's a lot harder to find like anything that's really, if you're looking for stuff, anything that's really a surprise or a secret and things. Even if you're not looking for it, like if you're on YouTube or social media and a new game comes out that's popular, you're gonna hear all kinds of stuff about it. It's like, no, don't spoil it. Yo, you found him. Thank you so much. Take my stool. It's like literally the only thing I own. He can't get away this time if he's on my head. Stool used to climb onto decks. That's very specific. I'm getting JoJo on my YouTube feed. You're welcome. Enjoy. Enjoy it in good health. I mean, I could also manipulate, you know, your feed by posting some clips of like angry plumbing channels. How I got onto that stuff, I don't know. But anytime I see them come up, I'm like, you know me, you know what I want. Let me watch this person complaining about, well, we had a customer call us up and they had to do this, but the person before us did this thing all wrong, and now I got to tear all this stuff out and do it again. These people don't appreciate what they're paying for. Only dead games like Animist are free of that. Yeah, your game's gotta be like a real level of dead for people to not care about. The closest I get to that is like weird, obscure Japanese games. And even then, like, there's usually a guide on GameFAQs. Oh no, the fish is loose. I don't like that. The fish can just come out of there. Look at this! Look at this! Now, before I let them in, I'm gonna steal everything of value here. Woo! That's some music there. This place is trashed. Dear diary, Mom and Dad grounded me for breaking the front window, but Matt was the one who did it. I ain't no snitch, but I wish he fessed up. Well, you just gotta waterboard him. I'll get the confession out of him. Oh gosh! Look away from the screen for a second. What is going on here? Is it it's a donut. He's gonna get me with his sprinkles. Face mask. Stay 6 feet away. What do I need that for? Everything not nailed down. This TV looks nice. Take that out of there. Pulling his coat over butt stuff. Not here. That's not what I'm talking about. You can see him tearing pipes out. I hope the pipes they're tearing out aren't from some human being. That would be kind of horrifying. Ooh. Mellow. Dear diary, I went to Matt's baseball game today. It was weird since everyone was wearing masks and we sat far from all the other families. Matt hit a ton of home runs though. I don't know if I like all this. My melon! I'll need special melon tools. I assume it's telling me. Oh my God! No, please! What is going on? Oh my God! Ah! Oh, wow. Oh, I get it. Melon. I was hoping it would open this fridge up, feed me delicious foods. Are those peas impaled on swords? What is going on here? Hi, Turnip boy. Didn't expect to see you here. I decided to urban explore this abandoned house. It used to be inhabited by, what are they called? Humans! Humans! Whoa! The specific room is called an icebox. I've been conversing with the residents, and I guess they've been here for quite a long time. Something about the cold extending the lifespan. Seems like some type of conspiracy. But if that's the case, I wonder if they could ever leave. Debbie, it's a little Debbie chocolate bar. Deb. Hold your horses there, partner. Did you really just destroy our fortifications? Yeah. Well, you better be willing to help out to cover the costs. Nope. The Philistine peas from VeggieTales. VeggieTales is so weird. I remember I had a friend who mentioned it and I had never seen it. I had seen like the characters from it, but I had no idea it was like Bible related at all. And they started talking about it. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a Bible thing? You're tricking me. The French peas. Over yonder to the mission board. Some folks got work that needs to get done. Don't look so down. It's the least you can do. Take this key. You should be able to use it to explore the farmhouse some more and get some work done. Just be careful. There's rotten afoot. If you want to be a real doll, you could start up that generator. It's a trick. That's how I felt. Oh, I can't attack them. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're olives. That makes more sense. They're olives on little cocktail swords. That's so horrific, but attention! Drop and give me 20 for your crimes. Huh? That door took 2 years to fortify, cadet. How could a rookie like you blow it up? I don't know, there's just a bomb there. Maybe don't have bombs lying around. That was amazing. You must be some type of super turnip to break through our defenses. Can I have your autograph? Yeah, why not? Supplies needed. We need medical supplies. There's been reports of these in the house. Go get them. Talk to Nurse Barry. Hello, nurse. Global warming. Our camp is warming up. We think it's because the generator is down. Help! Missing child. Round, red, black, soulless eyes. Says help a lot. Talk to Carly the cherry. They had French accents. Yeah, why do they have French accents? It's a trick they bonked. If it did, it didn't even ask me, and I didn't see anything. Dips a cosmic brownie. Delicious brownies. Oh. Well, you got a fire going here. That's probably why you can't have fire in an icebox and expect things to stay cold. It was only 2 seconds. I turned away for 2 seconds and my baby sister wandered off. Huh? I'm supposed to be the adult here. After the rot took our parents, I've been taking care of the family. Now my little sister is gone. Huh? Wait, you'll help? Yeah. Thank you so much. Please hurry. I've heard the cupcake monsters really like to feast on cherries. And cherries are delicious. VeggieTales is a comfort show for me until I've had a bad day when I have to put it on as background noise. I don't think I've ever watched like a full episode of it. I just did like a general aversion. I'm not super anti-religious, but most of the media that has been like sent to me when I was a kid, that was like, oh my gosh, this is Bible based, was like Davy and Goliath, the Art Clokey show. These guys made Gumby, another show, Davy and Goliath. And I only remember one episode where Davy encounters a deaf kid, and the kid's about to walk in traffic because he doesn't hear the car coming, and Davy pulls him out, and he's like, "You gotta watch where you're going. Like, didn't you hear that car coming?" And he points his like finger at his ear, and Davy says like, "Well, you should shoot yourself for being so dumb." I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. This is supposed to be like teaching kids morals, and you're just gonna say that? Ridiculous. Not religious at all. I don't think my friend who watched it, I don't think his family didn't strike me as particularly religious. I couldn't get it. I just couldn't get into it. But also I think like, I was thinking about it was kind of, because he's the same age as me. It was kind of strange they were still talking about it. Because I felt like I was a little old for it at the time. My kind of those tapes I couldn't escape. I never watched this show past the opening, but there was a cartoon, Superbook. It had a great opening theme, and the Superbook was like, you remember Inspector Gadget, where Penny had that book that was like a computer, and Superbook was like that, but it would let them travel through time. into biblical times, to do biblical stuff. I don't think I ever watched the show, though. I remember watching the opening as soon as the show would start, like that, time to change it. I used to sneak out and buy Pokemon VHS tapes, renting them for the library at first, but it wasn't reliable. The contraband Pokemon. There's no Pokemon in this household. I don't know, my parents were pretty unrestrictive for what we could watch or interact with. So it was always strange to me. Because that was just like, that was normal for me. And it was weird when I had friends who were like, oh, I can't watch this, it's rated R. I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean you can't watch the movie Airplane? Well, it has nudity in it. Like, and somebody cares about that? It's like, it's 2 seconds. There's plenty of other stuff in that movie that might be objectionable, but I don't know, that was very weird to me. I wish I could leave this lame icebox. There's like nothing to do here. Remember Inspector Gadget? I was just talking to my buddy about Inspector Gadget because we watched House 2, the second story, this past weekend. And Frank Welker, who's a like prominent voice actor in cartoons, also did the voice of Dr. Claw, but he is the voice of this undead zombie cowboy. Where is the crystal skull? Give me the skull. And it's super recognizable. Like, it's Dr. Claw. But he was also the voice of the cat. It was just Mad Cat was his name, and Brain. And I read that. I'm like, Brain didn't talk. Did he even make noises? I don't even remember making noises. Yeah, Mad Cat. I really liked Inspector Gadget as a kid. I should go watch it and see if any of it holds up. I used to make games on my laptop, but it wasn't able to withstand the cold. Oh no! It's okay though, I still have my old chessboard. I've whittled down chunks of ice for the pieces if you want to play sometime. I'll play chess. I'll play ice chess with you. DJ Sizzle, the fire is alive. Yo, yo, yo! Sizzle me dizzle fizzle, yo. You feel? Give it up for DJ Sizzle. I don't. He's too hot to handle. Why? YouTube, why? Why would you conceal that? Oh gosh. What? It's creeping me out. Well, hello there, hot stuff. Whoa! Those leaves on top of your head are buff. Say, cutie, should you pick up some medical supplies for me? Whoa! I'll need bandages, medicine, and a mask. Think you can handle it? I've already got the mask. So, a third of the way there. Hello, plebeian. Understandably, you're perplexed by my eloquent phrases. Do not be alarmed. The others are merely imbeciles. I hope to take over this forsaken icebox if it's the last thing I do. Alas, I'll need legs, however. And maybe arms? What's up, Skyo? Joking my tax evasion. It's too late, Sky. It's too late. Plus, I've committed various other crimes too. That's probably the least of my troubles. I'm getting hit on by the Hello Nurse Barry. Predictably, the nurse is flirtatious. Why are nurses in media always flirtatious? I have never encountered a flirtatious nurse at all, ever in my life. I feel cheated. So we have an evil baby bean. Does that pickle man have a knife? Is there a pickle gangster over there? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't know why it's a trope, but it's a sexy trope. It is. I don't know why. It just is. I don't know why that's a trope. Yeah. Al Capone is only brought down by taxes. Yeah. I love the Untouchables movie. Really enjoy that movie. What's up, Terrence? How goes the tax evasion? So far, so good. I mean, there's some kind of creepy plot going on. Also, I think we're living in a post-apocalyptic human world. Why, I don't know, but there's a lot of weirdos in this game, and I'm murdering snails at a brisk pace. So it's going well. Well, welcome in. Good to see you. Ah, jeez. I wish I could guard the main door. It seems like everything cool happens over there. Like someone just burst through the door. That's so cool. That was me. Maybe I'm just not good enough of a guard. It explains why they have me at the prison. I feel like a good guard. I wish they'd give me a shot. This is the prison. He does have a knife. Psst, you there. Pickled gang. What are the other things? Or Inspector Gadget. Yeah, I haven't watched that show in probably since it was last on like syndicated TV decades ago. Zoo casing today, cookies and cream flavored. Gays that have been too tasty. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. YouTube, stop with the bongs. So it was a weird name, the Untouchables, since some of them did in fact get killed. They certainly did get touched. They certainly didn't really live up to that name, unless the Untouchables. Well, no, they call themselves the Untouchables. But yeah, they like Sean Connery. He got poked quite a bit. YouTube getting real bad with bonks. Just mod me and let me handle them. I don't know, Sky. I don't know. I've seen some of the things that YouTube's bonked you on. Not recently, but in the past. The agents were the Untouchables. Yeah, I'm just trying to like twist it in my head in a way that like makes some kind of sense. But no, you're right. They certainly were far from untouchable. I just think that the Touchables is possibly just a little less appealing. It's born with the Ottoman, molded with it. Yeah, it's somehow it just like it lets some stuff slip through that I'm like, oh, you're fine with that, YouTube? Okay, well, I guess if you don't care, I don't care. And then other times someone will just be like, I like pickles. I'm like, no, you don't. It especially tonight at least does not like anyone mentioning that they've been bonked, which is very weird. The deceasables, the totally killables. The nothing specialables. Yeah, you, Turnip head. Whoa! Don't be alarmed. I too can hold weapons with no hands. That's how I know you have mafia blood. Oh my god. YouTube not liking his mention and being censored. It seems so. I'm surprised that didn't get bonked, honestly, the way it's been going this evening. Hey, are you related to Don Turnipchino? If you are, you're lucky I'm in this jar. If I weren't, you'd be sleeping with the rotten. Whoa! That mobster family decided to step on our turf. Who do they think they are, holding their meetings in that stupid greenhouse? That's my greenhouse. Am I the mafia? Oh, God! No, please! We got the drugs. You can pick up literally anything. So those balls could be anything. I don't even want to think about it. Highway robbery. Yep. What that key? The key was it? Okay. I don't think I didn't go in this door. I didn't. I skipped this. All right. Here we go. The melon. The bomb. And then this bomb. Pickled testicles. I'll allow it. I can see why I played that. It could, that was what I was thinking. It could be. I hope it's not the case. But it's very possible that that's what's going on there. Is this guy gonna be back? No, please! Where's the nurse? Nurse is here, correct? There we go. You're gonna split our HDMI cords. Just unplug and replug. I have like I have a 6-port switch here. And it works like across all the stuff that I've got, which is 2 different scalers. I really should just get rid of one of these scalers because I don't really need it. It just makes it easy when I have like Bowerman going in the background. I could just leave it running while I'm playing another game. I don't really need the Dreamcast hooked up anymore because I don't use the HDMI out on that anymore. Xbox 360, PS3. The PS3 is really weird. I have to have a second device for that hookup. I gotta completely flip cables around for that. But I'm looking at adding another switch because I have both my GameCube and my OG Xbox running into HDMI on this scaler, and there's only one HDMI port. But I just don't know. I did a SCART switch. Like, it's getting pretty messy over there now. Yeah, this game does have a sequel where you do actually rob a bank. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll be playing that sometime in the near future, I'm sure. It's just me, this game, kind of like Pokemon. Curious, just kidding. It is a little bit, it's got like the same kind of top-down style. I find it closer to like Zelda, but with a lot more like fetch quest stuff. And even that's just like, again, graphically a top-down style, and you're cutting bushes out with a sword, looking for hearts. Which was PS3 was still functional. One day I'll play you Tales of Xillia. I'm telling you, like, you gotta look up like the I don't know what model, what particular type of PS3 you've got. It is kind of a pain because if we understand correctly, because it's a Blu-ray drive, they made it so that you have to get into the firmware to authorize the Blu-ray drive, disc drive, so it's not as easy as just popping in a replacement. But I will say that, like, you can get a PS3 Super Slim, the last model PS3 they put out. You can get one of those pretty dang cheap nowadays. Probably cheaper than trying to like fix the other one. And the PlayStation Online stuff, like, it still works. You can just only get to it from the PS3. But that's what I would recommend. Or look at soft modding it so that you don't need the disc drive. But you didn't hear that from me. Want to play 3D Game Heroes, underrated masterpiece. I've seen that. I haven't played that. Wild Arms 1. I don't know. I'm still on the fence, Ryan. Next month, all through October is just gonna be all horror games. So it'll be until November before I get back to RPGs. I really wanted to go through the rest of Star Ocean since I just played that Star Ocean game. It always sounds like that. Horror games, scary games, spooky games, which is what the stream on Thursday is. I'm just gonna be going through like the list of games and trying to like narrow it down and start working on some thumbnails for stuff. So I don't know if I'm gonna do Wild Arms next or if I'm gonna go to the next Star Ocean. I wouldn't mind going to Wild Arms though. I don't have to stick with it. I'm just gonna hope they port Xillia 2 out of PS3 jail. Yeah, I mean that would be nice. I thought there was some hope when they added like, I thought they said they were adding like PS3 to PS5 functionality, but I'm sure that also requires like a subscription because that's what everybody does now. About Lunar, just curious. Yeah, that's on the list. It's real tough because like I have so many games on the pile that it's like almost any game could get mentioned, and I'm like, oh yeah, I am gonna play that. I just only have so much time in the day. Horror Month is coming up for some people, which is also my 5th year anniversary is coming up too. Oh yeah, when's your anniversary, Terrence? Are you doing? You're doing stuff for the anniversary. I think I saw that in the Anochi chat. What are you planning on doing? Anything cool for your anniversary this year? 5 years is pretty nuts to me. I haven't been doing it nearly that long. But kudos for still doing it. I hope you're still enjoying it. I would imagine so. Otherwise I'm sure you wouldn't be doing it if you weren't having a good time. It's kind of left the title of horror game since I'm so jaded, especially the Deadly Premonition. Yeah. Any Silent Hills for Horror Month? Silent Hill 2 I'll be playing. So I will be doing another Silent Hill this year. G2. It's a lot of sequels to games I played last year. I got Phantasmagoria 2, Silent Hill 2, Condemned 2, remake our OG all the way. I know I did a lot of remakes like early on from like the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Super Mario RPG, but I generally just played the OG versions of everything. At the very least, I play them, and then maybe a while later I'll come back and do the remake. But I want to play the OG Silent Hill 2. You know, a lot of good RPG games like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. Yeah, there's so many series, and I also spend a lot of time combing through like ROM hacking sites to look for fan translations of games that never made it to the US. So it just expands out that list, blows that list up even further out. It's cool. I like to see OG Silent Hill since it's been 20 years. Yeah. 1,000 Year only last year. I know, right? It seems like it was further back. You know those games that seem like it took forever to get through, and then it's like, it doesn't seem that long now. The Final Fantasy is the next game I'm going to play on the Sunday grind starting in November, because I've got some horror RPGs lined up. I'll probably only get through them. Someone say even inflates the list. Ooh, it pumps it up. But yeah, that's what I was talking about the start of chat, but it's still like sit in the back of my mind. Those three cards, 2 of which are RPGs that have fan translations. I want to play at some point. I don't know if I'll start with one of those or probably start with Lagrange Point beforehand. And then maybe bumping ahead a bit. Lagrange Point was a Konami RPG that used the VRC7. I think it's the only game that uses the VRC7. And the VRC7 is very close to a Genesis level sound chip in it. So it has like a really banging soundtrack. I don't know if the game is any good, but the soundtrack is just outstanding. Your opinion is The Last of Us count as a horror game as an RPG? I would count it as I don't know. I guess I would count it as survival horror. I wouldn't put, at least the first one, I wouldn't put it to RPG level. More like horror action, survival horror / action. Like later in the lifespan of survival horror, they get to like the survival horror genre gets more crossed over into action. There's a lot more action involved. But you have limited ammo. There's a lot of fights that like you just want to stealth your way through. They mix it up quite a bit. I enjoyed that game a lot. I never got around to playing the second one, not for any particular reason. Like I really didn't care what any of the reviews were. I heard good things, I heard bad things. I always just play the stuff myself. But I've just been put off by the amount of times they've like re-released and remastered those games. And it's like, why don't you just make another one? Just make something new. But I also like, I really liked the first one. It felt like the story was like pretty wrapped up. And so I just wasn't interested in seeing more. But it also seems like one of those games that was like really controversial. And I never really looked into why, and it just made me like not want to touch it even more. What are they gonna do? Come up with something novel? Yeah, it's just like continue a story. I don't know. So on the one hand, it's nice that there's a lot more like remakes and remasters, and basically just like getting older games in front of modern gamers, available on modern like existing hardware, so that people can actually get these games and play them. And I like that, but none of that stuff is really for me because I have access to all the old stuff. So like I just I'm just not super interested in it. And sometimes they mess stuff up. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. A lot of times it's just different. But I'm like, I got the original. I'll just play the original. Joel and Ellie fell in love and everyone was saying he groomed her. Nah. Totally made that up. But that's the sad thing is like it's believable. Both in terms of like I could see that going in the game, and I would be kind of weirded out by that based on like the nature of the relationship in the first game. But I wouldn't put it past them putting it in the story. I also wouldn't put it past people getting really upset about it. Honestly, it rarely matters to me. I see a lot of stuff like in games, people get up in arms about it, and I'm just like, oh well, I don't care. If I'm interested in the game, I'm going to check it out. If I'm not interested, I'm not. That I think the first game was plenty, and after that, I was like, I don't need to do this again. So I guess I didn't like it enough to be like, I just really want another one. Like I was with Mega Man games. Mega Man games was like, no matter what I got for a Mega Man game, I was like, you know what? I could go for some more of that. Something I don't get why they remake The Last of Us. Same game, PS5 remake, had better graphics for that. Yeah, I don't know if they really do anything else. They just keep like ramping up the graphics for like every new iteration of hardware. But it's like, they're so close together, you know? Like, didn't you just do this for the PS4? Like, yeah, but we're doing it again. PS5's even better now. I don't know. I think it's a little cash grabby, personally. I don't think the games are. I don't want to dump on it. I just don't think they're like that great that like we need 7 versions of it. I better get back to this game before it starts going dark and Sky makes fun of me again. Oh, my knight in shining armor. Oh, thank you, darling. Here's the key, sugar. Whoa! Darling, come and see me if you need some healing. I will. A berry-flavored kiss should heal you right up. Whoa! I'm in, fellas. I'm in. Now I can unlock that other door. Although I'm pretty sure when I walked in here originally, like, oh my god, there was like the room with the donut shooting sprinkles at me had like zombie suckers as well, or lollipops, if you will. Oh, see, there they are. They got band-aids and cigarettes stuck to them. Am I seeing that right? Or are they smoking the cigarettes? Well, this just seems unfair. Go ahead, fire your last sprinkle. Yeah. Oh god, he's armed again. He outsmarted me. Oh! I thought I got him good, but it didn't. There's got to be like something that lets me like shove these melons around, because there's always like the melon shaped hole there. Movements. What was I just saying? Use these to push move melons. Wait, do you have hands? I do not. What's this book say? Dear diary, Mom got me some new mittens that look like slices of watermelon at the flea market today. How nice. Get. Now I can move all of these watermelons. Oh, I don't have to kill them. I just want to kill them. Wait for him to fire the last one. I don't have to fight this. It just reminds me of a toy line that was around when I was younger, which was forget what it was. It was like Food Commandos or something. But all of the toys were like food. Like, oh God! Well, let me kill this cupcake. Sweet cup and cakes! Yeah, Punk 2. Oh, I didn't even see it. From back, did you know that MP Gen 4 did a Prince of Pinky in the Brain? No, I didn't. I did not know that. Is that the MLP Gen 4? I'll have to look that up. Yeah, right on. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and the bonking and Food Fighters. That's the name of it. Here's a photograph. Let me bring this in here. This is how we these are the toys that we got when we were children. No, not that. No, not those. I purposely leave all of these image unlabeled. They just say image 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be forced to click on them to see what they are, and I always get a giggle out of it. So this is Food Fighters. It's so stupid. This is a toy line. I had several of these. I don't know why. I was into it when I was younger. Yeah, we got a hamburger, we got hot dog, fries. That's a chicken leg, a drumstick. I think that has pancakes with syrup back there, a donut, pizza. What the hell that is? A taco, an angry taco. I know I had these two at least. And I'm pretty sure my dog at the time destroyed both of these. They had vehicles too, which is just ridiculous. But I keep thinking about this in the game. I miss those days. I wouldn't be into buying any of them, but I miss those days. And maybe it's still around. I just don't really like see much in the toy aisle. Without Toys R Us around anymore, it just seems like I just don't see that stuff as much. No, Lord. Remember those toys? Yeah, they're very weird. I miss all like the weird toy lines. There's also Barnyard Commandos that was like barnyard animals that were non-posable. It would just be like a pig or a sheep, and then they would have like outer armor with jets and rockets strapped to them. Why I don't know. But I miss all that stuff. All those things were doomed to failure. Like maybe people would buy them for like a year, and then the company would just like fade out. What's to say? Oh, it's the same way I feel about all the old video games I play that are like, this game was so weird and strange, nobody would ever make it today. And I miss that era where like people took weird, dumb chances on stuff. I figure where the generator is. The cowboy has started to generate. Yep, for a partner. We're spoiling lickety split. We do it ourselves, but it's behind this huge rotten apple cat. No idea where that thing came from. Well, wait. Well, where? Where is it? Ah! Some weird, horrible monstrosity there. I need another key. Do I need to find another cherry? Ah! Well, I think there was nothing back here but the gloves. I don't think there was another door or anything back here. Yeah. Yeah, I remember if they were Garbage Pail Kids. Seeing those cards freak me out. Yeah, the Garbage Pail Kids. Did you know there's a Garbage Pail Kids movie from way back then? There's a live action Garbage Pail Kids movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movie-going memories. I saw that in the theater with my dad and my brother. There was one other person in the theater, and halfway through the movie, somebody walked in just as one of the Garbage Pail Kids was spewing vomit all over the place. They just went, "Oh God," and turned around and walked out. The movie, which is from 1987, is not what I would call good. We weren't allowed Garbage Pail Kids stuff. There's a movie. Oh yeah. Is this the official trailer? Here is the official trailer. If you care to watch it, for Garbage Pail Kids the movie from 1987. It takes a while in this trailer for them to actually show the Garbage Pail Kids. But if you've ever seen the cards, you might be impressed that like they faithfully recreated these horrible freaks. I'm watching this trailer and it spends so little time on the kids. Valerie Vomit. It's also like a terrible song. It's at least one, maybe more like awful songs. It's not great. We had Garbage Pail Kids cards, and that used to be like, you ever like trade stuff when you're a kid, like baseball cards or anything like that, and there's always someone trying to rip off the younger kids, and then they go to their parents, and the parents, this is my experience, parents are like, well, you shouldn't have got ripped off, so how about you don't trade anymore? That was my brother and I, were like, our neighbors across the street were older, and they're always trying to con us into crappy trades. We had a lot of those. I think my mom. I think our moms threw those out when we were kids, along with our Mad magazines. I don't know what else can I do here? Tax bill. A Rocky Horror card, like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That card. Yeah, y'all ever been to that? I know this is like wildly swinging the topic. Did I talk to this dude? I think I talked to this dude. Hello there, Sonny. I thought that the newcomer might be my son, but a new face is definitely a sight for sore eyes. I don't think I'll ever be able to leave this icebox, but I hope someday I'll get to see my son again. It's probably that other old dude. Your diary. I have a secret stash of brownies I've hidden in the icebox. Matt keeps eating all of them, and this is the only place you can't find them. Garbage Pail Kid, Rocky Horror. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up. See what that one looked like. I really like the. I don't remember what its name was, but it was like the Garbage Pail Kid, but it looked like R2-D2. But there were two different versions. They had two different names, and they're both like terrible puns that I can't remember. And they started re-releasing those like, I don't know, like 10 years ago. They were putting sets out again, if they kept at it. I swear I saw something with Garbage Pail Kids on not too long ago. Going to see Rocky Horror on the 12th. I really enjoy that show. That seeing that show live, if you get like involved in the participation, is a lot of fun. And I always feel bad when I'd go to that and there would be someone who had been dragged there by somebody else who definitely did not want to be there, who did not want to get up on stage, who did not want to be seen there or talk to anyone there. They were super uncomfortable being there. And I'm just like, I feel bad for you. feel bad for you. You should just relax and have fun here. But like, if that sort of thing makes you that uncomfortable, it's like you really shouldn't have come to this. I've always had fun. It's been years since I have been to one of those. I think there's not like another door. Is there? I think there's another door that requires a key. Oh, that's a door. I didn't see that down there. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. There's two of them. Okay. There's the kid. Lost Sherry baby. Carly's looking for you. Yay, we saved the child from their delicious destruction. Now we can eat it. Dear Diary. Oh my God, I got Zach Dream to sign my Gigasword poster. I'm literally going to die. Oh my God. Unfortunately, it seems like they all did die. Selective service system. Order report for induction. Oh no. Matthew Rigsby. Oh no, he got drafted. You're hereby notified you were on the 15th day of April 2020 legally drafted in the service of the United States for a period of 30 years. Oh my God. You accordingly report on April 20th, 2020 to the Armed Force Induction Station. God, the LC President of the United States. Really draft you for 30 years? That's well, that's just a window. Oh, that's just a poster. I saw that sword when I first walked in the corner of my eye and thought, can I get a cool sword? If it wasn't for how creepy they were, they would just be cute. All right, let's go return this child. I have a child for you. Take the mushrooms. My little sister is all right. Again, very weird that they apparently worship mushrooms somehow. I don't know what kind of mushrooms. Whoa! Thanks for getting it back safely. Here's the key for your troubles. Yeah! I can get at that generator, baby. Oh, I'm leaving. Really like the music in here. What's this? LNC President. Rigsby family, we deeply regret to inform you that Captain Matthew Rigsby has been missing in action since July 15, 2020. Upon receipt of further information in this office, you will be advised immediately verifying the whereabouts of Captain Matthew Rigsby. Wow, was this like... You're getting a little too real, game. Oh my God! Rotten cat apple. Where are you? Oh boy. Worm! Oh God! Oh God! And your toast. Get that heart. Beautiful. And we found the cat too that we were looking for earlier. Lost cat apple. Cran's little red munchkin. Oh, it's adorable. I'm gonna eat that cat. I'm going to eat your delicious apple cat. Heart fruit. Will this completely fill my hearts? I believe it will. It did. We're supposed to like fill all of this stuff in, and I just did the one. That's some smooth moves right there. right, let's get that generator kicking. Field log number 3. Big machine goes brrr low. Spray paint. Oh, we got the spray paint. Excellent. Beautiful. Oh, and now it's all lit up in here. That's a nice touch. Oh, hey. Hi, Turnip boy. Woo! It was nice studying this place, but I'm going to take my notes back to my research lab in a bit. Where's your lab at? Side note, did you see the pickled gang in the idle icebox? They're a notorious gang around these parts. I'm surprised they haven't enlisted anyone to help them break out yet. Oh! Please don't help them, Turnip boy. Please don't help them, Turnip boy. Then roll the title card. Turnip boy breaks the pickle out of jail. Would you just freaking say about me, you little turnip? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the pasta seals, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on the barn, and I've over 300 confirmed kills. Oh my God. Is this macaroni noodle giving me the Navy SEAL copy pasta? Cause he's pasta. No! No! They got me. What's up, QB? First Yoshi commits tax fraud, and now Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Meanwhile, Kirby does his taxes. I think the real lesson is just don't pay taxes. Just don't do it. Sure, they'll come for you. Oh, there'll be consequences. I'm not saying there won't be consequences, but still don't do it. That is not legal or financial advice. Parody, parody, parody. How's it going, Kubi? How you been? Good to see you. I'm trained in guerrilla warfare, and I'm the top sniper of the entire Pasta Armed Forces. You are nothing to me but just another target. I will wipe you the freak out with precision, the likes of which has never been seen before on this earth. Mark my freaking words. You think you can get away with saying that crap to me over the grapevine? Think again, Turnip. As we speak, I am contacting my secret network of spies across the farmland, and your leaves are being traced right now, so you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing you call your life. You freaking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can kill you in over 700 ways, and that's just with my bare hands. I can't say posse. You can't say posse? But you just did say posse. This is the inconsistency of YouTube. What do they want from us? Now, I'm extremely trained, extensively trained in unarmed combat, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the Pasta Corps and would use it to its full extent to wipe your miserable butt off the face of the continent, you little crap. If only you could have known what unholy retribution your little clever comment was about to bring down upon you, maybe you would have held your freaking tongue. But you couldn't, you didn't, and now you're paying the price, you dang idiot. I will crap fury all over you, and you will drown in it. You're freaking dead, kiddo. That's very funny. Don Tootin', you started the generator. Whoa! Well, I can't stay mad at you after that. This ain't much, but it's what we got. Fork, four-pronged spear. Sadly, I have to give it to that onion. Unless, let the stabbing commence. Oh, I didn't even notice the evil cupcake isn't there anymore. Yeah, ha, ha. Stab. And we can give that guy the spray paint. It's beautiful. It's all coming together. Hello, friend. It's a cute looking stool you got there. Yay! Just remember that I'm terrified of heights, so you go on ahead. You're right. Oh man, this thing. Amazing. Yeah. Be gone, snail. Whoop! Turnip boy! Okay, that's it, huh? You should have really been on top of that. I'm always running around, always on my A game, you know? You'll get there. Anyways, you can't go this way. We've got important business to conduct. Well, I bet you do. Yeah! You got anything to say about that snail watcher? You tell me that I've committed horrible crimes? No, he didn't even notice I murdered all of them. I see. I will need some means of defeating these rocks. I will be back. Don't worry, you'll get your phone back eventually. You can get back on flip flap. He was all the way up over this way, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Do. Oh, I really have to hit him. I just have to let him walk into it. Hello, friend. Thanks, dude. Take this. Come back later if you want to see my work. I gotta get into the zone. Ooh, got another heart fruit. Delicious. How much later do I have to come back? Can I? Graffiti guy! Thanks again, dude! I wonder if that pickle truck has anything to do with the pickle mafia. Snail! That's where I got the sword. Shouldn't be anything else more up that way. I need to deliver the fork. Boop, 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 boo. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I gotta deliver the cat as well. Man, already took care of that. Oh, my mushrooms! It's my little apple munchkin! Ooh, woo! I found this thing called manga in the forest and tried to replicate the art style. I hope you like it. I may be old, but I can still draw some heckin' cuties. That's not bad. Law-abiding citizen, Turnip Chan. Unfortunately, you wouldn't like my drawing. Stop. He finally talks, and it's just that. I don't know what I expected. Meow. You did try to kill me, cat. That four-pronged spear will come in handy, all according to plan. Anyways, Annie has been telling me about this goop with strange properties over in the Forgotten Forest. I want it. Huh? No, you can't eat it. Go get me some of that goop. I don't care what you have to do to get it. All right. Call up Gwyneth Paltrow, because the onion mayor wants his goop. Guy definitely up to no good. Well, yeah. I mean, he wants that jade egg, and we all know the end result of that. It's not good. Also, the fertilizer and a stabbing implement. I mean, that too. I'm concerned for his health at this point. If he's going to take into the alternate medicine of the goop, he's going to be in trouble. Maybe the goop will take care of him for us. Exit. Murder, I don't care. Just give me that silly putty turnip. Bring me the goo. Hi, turnip boy. Whoa! Welcome to the Forgotten Forest, or as I like to call it, home. Oh, this is where your lab's at, eh? Not a ton of folks come over here, but I've been studying this place for as long as I can remember. You know, she's an avocado, right? And there's got the little straps there to make it look like she's the avocado seed. It's the seed, right? We'll call it the pit. Is that what you'd call it? The pit, right? In half an avocado. So it looks like the back half of the avocado is a backpack. Also, I just noticed it has a little face on it on the side here. All right, it's got a little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a face, but it looks like it's got a little face, which implies that the avocado itself is or is one point like a separate person. So either she has had like the front half of her face stripped off and that's just her bones there, or she's a separate entity and she chopped up another avocado and is wearing its flesh. The cursed hand. What's wrong with my hands? Not a ton of folks go over here, but I've been studying this place for as long as I can remember. I've seen some very strange things in these woods. It might be dangerous, but there's a ton of clues here on how we came to be. Whoa! Maybe up ahead in my research facility, I can help you get the goop for Mayor Onion. I'm gonna turn that onion into dip. I'm gonna get some chips. Or I have some French onion dip. It'll be delicious. A rabbit! It had to be done. It was him or me. Even though it was just kind of sitting there. It was only a matter of time before it turned on us. Kill or be killed. That's the law of the turnip. No mercy. Unless, I guess we didn't have any reason to kill that fish yet. Oh, it hurts. Why would this game have a poison swamp? It's like the Quato in Total Recall. She's just like the avocado, the outer avocado shell is the real deal, and she's just kind of there. Holly's phone. I changed the password though. Here's your phone. Good luck. I'll give you a chance. Oh, Jesus. All right, never mind. It definitely wants us dead. It's definitely coming at me in a threatening manner. Oh, God. Let's go return this phone. There won't approve of this. It's just nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. It's just like all those rabbits I had to kill in the fishing game. We just don't need to talk about it. Here you go, kid. Oh my mush, you got my phone. Yeah. Since you obviously care a ton about the interwebs, can you sign this petition to stop Mayor Onion from banning Flip Flop? No. It's my favorite app, but I have absolutely no idea how I got on my phone. Slay Queen 2032 signed it. Definitely rip it up. Wait, did you change my password? Yeah. I'm starting to suspect that Turnip Boy is actually evil. Just hiding so many dark secrets. There's always, see, the nice thing about dark secrets, Flash, is there's always room for more. They don't take up a lot of space, right? It's like a text file. It's only a couple kilobytes. We can always find them on nooks and crannies to stash away remembrances of past misdeeds. And silence in these cases is a virtue, because loose lips sink ships. I wouldn't have to repeatedly stab Lyra if Lyra didn't keep trying to eat the turnip. That's probably not Lyra. There's only one Lyra, and there's like at least 4 rabbits that I've stabbed now. So they're, and we're not on the moon, so it's probably safe. They're not related. Skeletons in Jum's old facilities. Who told you about the bones? Well, we have a $2 reward now. Caution, he's armed and dangerous. For tax evasion, petty theft, indecent exposure. I don't know about that one. Simping, maybe. Murder, disorderly conduct, trespassing, destruction of property. Indecent exposure. I mean, everybody's naked, so I don't know where are they coming from there. It is nice that my bounty has gone up to $2 though. Oh, I guess I gotta come from the other direction there. There is pink. Yeah. What on earth is that? Like a saw blade? What am I looking at there? Let me in! Toxic spill. Oh no. Field log number 4. Using Onion's funding, I was able to build a lab in the structure. What secrets does the goop in this forest hold? Let me get on your internet for a little bit. Oh, I got a virus on there. Sorry about that. Hi, Turnip boy. Welcome to my research facility. I've been studying the forest around here to try and learn more about our past. What? Not a ton is known about where we even come from. It's insane. This is great, though. First, Mayor Onion funds my research, and now he sends a new assistant. I need you to perform some field research for me. Can you go up north from here? There's a mural I've been trying to get to, but I can't figure out how to get past the fence. I might be an explorer, but I don't like to get my hands dirty. If you can get there, can you doodle it for me? I'll do my best. That's not true. I will do the least possible. Gamer tip, did you know you can water through fences? No, you're a pro gamer. I already figured that out. Thanks. Oh, it's a portal. It's like, why is my sword going through there? I see. Look, you get out of here. I'm working. All right, here we go. No, there we go. Shabam. Okay. Beautiful. That's pretty neat. I like the like where this is going. Like they keep adding like more little pieces to the puzzle here. It was very nice. Shaboom! Oh, is this anything? Probably not. I'm just wondering why the bomb is there. Okay, well, that's nothing. In we go. Delicious goop. Now, this is some familiar territory for me. I've spent a lot of time down in basements like this with cans of biohazardous material. Oh, God! Oh, he's angry. All right, he left. Did you just open a door? I swear I heard like a door open and close. Just like, oh, I'm out of here. Where's Captain Planet when you need him? He's out there transforming everyone into birds. Would be my guess. Oh, here we go. Is that a mushroom? Is it a mushroom cloud? Someone drew a mushroom giant. So handsome. I get it now. I get it. It's a mushroom cloud. Nuclear war. That's why they're praising mushrooms. It's not like an actual literal mushroom. It's a mushroom cloud. Oh, get it? It's a bunch of pun. The games are just full of puns. Bop, 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 bop. Nah, I understand. I had a feeling. Come over here, rabbit. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Ow! Dang it. All I wanted to do was explode the rabbit. Can you blame me? I just thought it would be nice to roll the rabbit. I meant to do that. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Give us the key. I know you have the key. You're literally holding it in my face. You got it. Great work, my trusty field research assistant. This is very intriguing. I've known about the legends of the mushroom giants. It seemed kind of hocus pocus at first, but I gather that they've been a part of our history for a very long time. I'm going to need more information before I jump to conclusions, though, and that's where you come in. Huh? Take this key and head south. I heard there's an ancient turnip patch down that way that I haven't been able to find. See what you can gather from the locals there if you can find it. So I was not expecting this game to be like a post-humanity, post-apocalypse scenario. What a twist. Whee! I know there was someone up there off to the side, and I probably should have stuck around and talked to them, taking the path of no resistance before going over this way, but let's see here. I don't think I can get... I can. But that's just gonna go in the hole, isn't it? Yeah. I would need to get a melon in there. All right, let's let them both go away. Blow this rock up, which I suspect is may possibly in a form of melon. It does. Okay. I just got to move the melon out. Oh! Great. Okay. We'll let that go. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, wrong way. Oh, still made it in time. All right. We're in. Turnip patch. Don't do it. Don't do it. Turnip? Where's his face? Why isn't it moving? So like, but only prolonged our doom. Yeah. He is a real hero. Imagine that this is a timeline where he didn't exist. It's always man's hubris. Just like the Planet of the Apes. Now it's the Planet of the Veggies. Now we have discovered like a hideous, like non-humanoid. Oh, I gotta get over there. Can I have come from the other way? No, there's bombs there. I gotta find a way to get over there. There must be another portal somewhere. His mom and dad didn't he? Yeah, it is horrifying. Yeah. Just think about how many times that can't be the only time. Like we know about that time. How many other times have we been like one button press away from that? Can you make a new melon? The only melon I can make is from the plant, but I can't. I have to be over there to push it. Could I make a melon from the other side? Well, no, I can't get out of here now. When do I get out your sword? Sometimes this game is slightly less responsive. And now I'm stuck. There better be a way out this way or some new item. Takes back as an unattentive employee. Yeah. Well, then, like, so there is a. Oh God! He's gigantic now. Why is he so huge? Oh! Like this creepy music. Ow! Don't touch me, man! It did make the door noise again. Even the animals got big. There's a movie, it's like Virus Day of Death or something like that. You can find it on YouTube, and like a virus like wipes out humanity, and Virus Day of Resurrection. I don't know why this is remastered. It's definitely not. So this is a whole movie. I'm just gonna post this here. You're gonna watch it in your leisure. It's pretty good. Virus wipes out humanity, and then like they're surviving. They find a way to survive this small group, and then they realize that like an earthquake is going to hit, and it's going to trigger an like fully automated nuclear strike system. And if they don't stop it, this earthquake is going to cause Washington to launch nukes, even though no one's alive. It's fully automated. And then that's going to automatically trigger the Soviet Union fire nukes. So like, even though most of the earth is already like desolate, the nuclear bombs are going to go off and destroy everything else. All right, Jum, apparently the NHI aliens won't let us use nuclear weapons on ourselves. It would be nice. It would be nice. But yeah, it's a pretty decent movie. It's a pretty decent movie. It all starts out because like a man-made virus, like someone tries to steal a man-made virus, and then they crash the plane, and then it gets loose, and it just starts sweeping across the globe. And while everyone's busy arguing about where it came from or whether or not it's real, it just slowly wipes out humanity. That's why we can't have nice things. Is it because of the aliens? It's the aliens that have done it. Potted pedal porter. Use this spawn. Oh, okay. So we have like our own portable teleporter now. That's cool. So that's how we get out of here. I feel like this isn't like... I feel like that's not the last time we'll see the deer creature. Okay. How do I make this work? Can I make 2 of these? I can. Okay. I probably didn't line this up right. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I guess it wouldn't have mattered if I came this way first because I wouldn't be able to get in there. Oh, much I don't understand. It's like you, but not aware. I'm so sorry, Turnip Boy. These adventures became a bit more morbid than I anticipated. Yeah, kinda. Really need to get to the bottom of this. We need to see how this all connects. Here's my last key. Take it and go west. I feel our answers will lie there. All right. I'm in. Perfect. Great. Want to see, I don't know where this goes or how much longer this goes. I think I got a little bit more time. I could probably just save here and see. We got all this goop. That person was in the, they've all been gooped. Well, we'll find out next time what's going on with all these goopy people here. Because I gotta have an early day tomorrow. Vandalized wanted poster. Is this a list of my crimes? Documents to rip. Oh, okay. No, that's just literally it. I'm just tearing up documents. We're doing pretty good. I don't think I can finish this tonight unless I ran like way bump. Going into this behind it all, I wouldn't doubt it. All right, we'll save and quit that for now. Hello, Anna. How are you? Welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm just wrapping up the stream of this for today. I'm gonna come back to this another time. 87 degrees at my house. Oh no! I'm sweltering. That's a nightmare. Has your AC broken? Or perhaps you don't. I'm assuming you have AC. Either way, that sucks a lot. That sucks a lot. AC's been broken for a while now. Oh no! Landlord won't fix it. Oh, that fucking sucks. I won't say this, but because was always told this when I was renting, but I never felt like doing anything this way. I think my furnace was out and I just had to go buy a part and fix it because the landlord just would not send somebody out. And all my relatives were like, well, you just withhold your rent till they fix it. And I'm like, I don't want to get kicked out. Like, well, legally they can't do it. I'm like, yeah, legally people can't do a lot of things that they do. And that's all well and good when my stuff is not laying in the front lawn. You know, where you live, you can't get out of paying rent in those cases. Yeah. So like, that's true for a lot of areas. Like legally they have to do that. I'm too scared and non-confrontational to go anywhere with that. Plus I was able to just fix the stuff myself. And they did reimburse me for the parts and I was fine with that. They did suck. But that sucks a lot. And that's, especially with the temperature going up, that's pretty ridiculous to not get that fixed. People don't become a landlord if you're not going to take care of the property. Stuff breaks. If you can't deal with it, if you can't stand the heat, you got to get out of the kitchen, landlords. Well, I hope that the landlord does their job and fixes it, because that's absolutely asinine. They've tried to fix it multiple times. It's like a week-long fix. God, that's ridiculous. AC is like the unit, depending on the type of unit, it's either like there's a capacitor that went out, the contactor that went out. Those are like a couple $1 parts, very easy to replace. And then from there, it's like, oh yeah, like the shit got clogged up and then it ran too cold and it developed a leak and it's leaking the chemical, and it's an older AC unit and we're not supposed to fill those chemicals anymore. You know, that's like my brother ran into that. He's got an older air conditioner and he can't afford to replace it with a newer one. And every year that is a problem. It's like trying to find somebody who can still fill it with a refrigerant, because technically, like, well, we're not supposed to use this stuff anymore, and you can't just swap that out. Also, if you try to pay someone to come fix it, like 9 out of 10 times, they're like, oh, how old is it? Oh, we won't service that. Just buy a new one for $15,000 or more. That's probably low these days. If they're not going to fix it, I hope at the least that the temperature drops and it's not so monstrously hot in there. Because I know I know how that is. I don't need to know how that is to know that sucks. But I have been there. What's a movie? 5 hours of D&D. 5 hours of D&D. 5 hours is a pretty good session of D&D. Your uncle's a guy who specifically fixes older ones. He's not computer savvy. He turns down newer ones. Yeah, it's hard to find people to work on the older stuff. That same place, like the air conditioner stopped working, and also, well, it was working, but it was dumping water all over the house. It was weird. It had like a return air duct that was big enough to fit a person in, that just went straight into the other room. It was a very weird setup. Definitely, the place was not built with like a furnace inside. They retrofit a lot of that stuff. And what it was is like algae had grown inside the drain line, because it just ran like straight outside. And algae had grown into the drain line and blocked it up. So I had to sit there and like screw around with like fishing a line down this drain line to try and get like the definitely was not a properly sized drain line. I had to do a lot of crap in that house. It was cheap, but it wasn't good. Cheese, no cheese here, I'm afraid. It would be nice. I haven't bothered to go through and set up any bot commands. I keep telling myself I'll do something with it, and then I get wound up with something else. instead. Tickets. I don't think there's no... there's nothing running on my end, so the commands shouldn't work. Thanks for the stream jump. I'm gonna head out. Catch you next time. All right, Ryan. The only thing you're gonna miss is the Bomberman, which is where we will go to now. But always, I will return to Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. I don't know if I'll do it this week. I've got stuff scheduled, but like the Blender stream and that, like I can easily transition to a game. Otherwise, Monday and Tuesday next week are still just before that, so we won't be quite in spooky month yet, so I've got time. But I definitely want to come back to this. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for the recommendation, Utter Chaos, and for pointing out that it was on sale as well. It doesn't help to get doesn't hurt to get things cheap, but this is like more than I thought was going on. There's more game here than I anticipated, so I'm quite enjoying it. But that may be it for Turnip Boy. But don't go anywhere yet, because it's time for Bomberman. Whoa! There we go. There's the Bomberman. Stonks. I should have stonks. Gotcha. Oh, I'm gonna get this guy. Watch me get this guy. Oh, he thought he could get away. He could not. I'm gonna get this guy too. I am unstoppable. Actually, that's not true. I'm very stoppable. History has proven that to me. I'm quite easy to stop. Make sure I didn't still have that muted. I always mute Bomberman at the end of the stream because I am running off a flash cart, and just to make it easier rather than using passwords, I use save state to keep my position. And I don't know, I've never noticed it with other games, but in Bomberman, like, you can hear it. You can hear it causes audio interference. You can hear it quite loudly. Oh, there's a power up there. Increased range on this. Very nice. All right, we got the door there. We got to watch out. Just had to wait for him to roll up over there. Should be far enough away so as to not detonate the door. Yeah, that's good. Don't want to hit the door. That would be profoundly bad. Oh, I thought it could be quick enough to get him. It was not. He's in the wind now. So wait and see if that guy comes back. Oh! Gotcha. That guy's gonna be tricky. Come on, man. Oh, so close. Finally. That guy was really being tricky there. Oh, God. Well, I've already got a power up. That is the end of him. We gotta get out of here before the timer counts down. Oh, I thought I was far enough away. Oh my God, I can't believe I did it to myself again. I needed to be one tile further away. Where have I lost? Well, I already lost the remote bombs, which was a huge blow. Oh God. I was really in a rock and a hard place right there. Oh, I had finished it. All I needed to do was be one square further away. What a nightmare. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that guy. Can't believe that guy like rolled in there and was just like, nah, I'm a duck. I'm out of here. Oh, we got you. Got him. Gotcha. It's alright, I can still salvage this. Okay, there's the door. Oh! Wow. We've got it even quicker than we did last time. Okay, now I just have to not blow up. It's still possible that there are still power-ups in here. It's not very likely. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. And we've got plenty of time to explore this. We'll just have to be careful not to hit the door. Whoa! That was a close one. It didn't need to be. It really didn't. I just really want to be sure that we don't have any more power-ups, because if there is like a remote detonator or a walk through walls or walk through bomb, which I had all of them at one point before I foolishly blew myself to pieces, it would be nice to get them back. Surely they'll show up again, unless you're just meant to like be better than I was throughout this game. Hope your stream on my phone is too hot to be on my PC. Understandable. You stay cool as can be. Don't cook yourself for the Jum stream. Plus, this is the end anyway. God. So I only really lost the ability to walk through bombs. All right. I'm gonna do this so you can hear it, but I'll mute it very quickly here. This is like the sound. You could probably hear it. The sound of it accessing the SD card in the flash cart. You hear that? It makes a pretty wild sound. All right, well, that's going to do it for me this evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really enjoyed this game. It was a lot of fun, and I look forward to returning to it. Tomorrow night, we will be back with Anochi for more Donkey Kong Country 2. And then Wednesday, we're going to be checking out Heroin's Quest. Something that Silas recommended. That I want to check out. It's free. It's free on GOG. So it looks pretty cool. Looks like another throwback adventure game / RPG with a Norse bent to it. I'm pretty excited about that. And then Thursday we'll be doing some spooky stuff, and then we'll do some blending stuff on Sunday. Let me see who Who is live? Frogun! A good friend of the channel, Joshua, is playing Frogun, which looks absolutely adorable. It looks like a classic, like N64 PlayStation style 3D platformer. I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. Go over and check over Joshua, the media alchemist. His very cool frog pig tumor that he's got. Tuber. I keep saying tumor. It's not a tumor. Say hello for me. Yeah, thanks again for hanging out with me. Stay cool as you can. Thanks for watching. I know I already said that, but I can't thank you enough. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will come back again for the next one. Until that time, so long, everybody. Bye-bye.